Hello, Internet. Good morning from us, anyway, and welcome to just the tail. Welcome to another one-shot as part of the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet here on Game Nights. I'm your host and your Dungeon Master, Savvy, and we are here to play Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm very excited. We're doing another one-shot today, and it's going to be weird and fun. Before we get to it, scheduling stuff, I think our schedule is normal. At least for the time being, since we're kind of through the winter holiday season for the most part now. So yeah, our next live stream after this is going to be later today, at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Rachel's been replaced.
I'm sorry, Rachel's just gone.
By
Rachel's completely gone.
fucking cousin it. Our next stream is gonna be tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Saturday night's board 47. Several of us will be there. We're playing Parslings, and we won't all be drunk this time. We're still keeping some of the drinking game rules, mostly the water ones. That was extremely
only for
fun.
the water.
That was extremely fun. But yeah, I'll let Val runs that, so I'll let them talk about it. And then the rest of the week, we've got our regularly scheduled games. You can find our schedule down below our faces here on our Twitch page, also on the schedule page as well. They are pinned to our Discord, and they're in a bunch of other places as well. So, yeah, I don't have any announcements except hi, I'm happy to be here, and I hope you are too. So I am going to let my friends here introduce themselves, tell you who they are, where you can find them on the internet, and who they are playing today, starting with Sid.
Hey, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me a lot of places on the internet at Greek Sid, including Twitter and Hive Social and Instagram and all that fun stuff. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays, mostly playing in games. I do run our game of Monster of the Week on Thursdays at 7 o'clock Eastern. We're in the end game, y'all, because we will be starting a new season in a couple of weeks. So get on in and see our amazing conclusion. It'll be a lot of fun. You've got time. We've got like 8 more sessions, but I'm just ramping up the excitement. Hang out with us on Thursdays. Then this morning, caffeine. I will be playing Giselle. Giselle is our sorcerer / rogue.
Thank you, Sid. Next up is Wally.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me on the 2 socials that everyone is always talking about at WALLE132, like a cute little Disney robot where I talk about the things that mean most to me. You can find me here Mondays playing some Dragonese, Thursdays playing some Monster of the Week, and Saturdays playing some D&D with these fantastic people. And today I am playing Damian, your friendly monk who can punch like a dragon. They got dragon fists, they have the power of the dragon in their fists.
It's awesome. Thank you, Wally. Next up is Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm here on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth, but I haven't been streaming there recently because I'm playing D&D on the internet with my friends 3 times a week. I'm on LB Hack 'em Up's channel on Sundays. I'm on Nerd Emergence YouTube channel on Thursdays, and I'm here on Saturday mornings. You found us. And I am on Twitter at Rachel Elizabeth with a Z in the middle instead of an S, and my streaming schedule is posted there until they ban me for it. And today I am playing Sereia Vale, the Circle of Wildfire Water Genasi Druid.
Thank you, Rachel. And finally, we have Val.
Hello, everybody. I'm Val. You can find me at the Kraken's Crown, lurking around the internet. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays playing running games. I think the games I run have been mentioned, but I will be running our Parslings game this afternoon at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. We are, I think, 2 sessions away. This is probably our semi-finale, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure. At least for season 1. we're coming back for season 2. Same system, same game, same people, assuming none of them die. And then the other game I run is on Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I run our Dragon Age RPG of Red Jenny, and they're doing some Fade shenanigans right now. If you're familiar with the Dragon Age series, you know what that means. So come hang out with us and see what's going on there. Tonight I will be playing Law, who is a tiefling artificer.
Fade shenanigans mean kicking people off cliffs, right?
Kicking
that's
4
what that's in
people
reference.
off of cliffs in
Wilhelm
retaliation
screams
for me
everywhere.
almost throwing one of you off cliff.
Yeah, look.
Okay.
Fuck with us.
Again,
fuck with all
I
of
haven't
us.
played through any of the Dragon Age. Like, so I was just
that's
making
all
sure I
they do in
understood the
Dragon
reference.
Age and the
Yeah.
Fade is kick people off cliffs.
And
Got
turns
it.
and mice.
To be fair,
Thank
that's
you-
all
thank
you
you for
do
the
in
clarification.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
That is also very true. Yeah.
Unrelenting force off a cliff.
It's so good. It never gets old. The ragdoll never gets old. Okay. Shall we get started? Alrighty. Let me do this. It's vacation. You've been traveling around a bit, enjoying your winter break, and you have found yourselves in Kaladesh, in the midst of a festival. There are vendors of food and wares. There are games. There are all manner of entertainments. And as you're walking through, having just eaten, I don't know, some wonderful Kaladeshi street food, you walk by a structure that catches your eye. Giselle and Law, you're obviously familiar with this area, and you see a house. This house has not been there before. It doesn't really match the aesthetic of Kaladesh, but it is a 2-story sort of wooden house. It looks old, and
I swear to God, Van, if you were dragging us back into the drunkest house, I swear to
little-
God. I swear to God.
no. I would have warned you.
You
There,
see a Honda Civic parked outside.
You're very confused.
no, but it looks like some sort of structure that has been set up here, and outside it there is a booth with a sign hanging from it that says, "Can you beat Toecap's Puzzle House?" And there's a goblin sitting behind it in a nice suit, kind of feet kicked up on the edge of the booth, sort of flipping through. And as he sees you stop, he quickly kicks his feet down and stands. Hello. Are you interested in trying to solve the mysteries of Toecap's Puzzle House?
Are you Toecap?
No. Hello. I am Pennyloafer.
Damian has one of those like big old meat bones, and it just like ow.
Toecap was my great aunt.
Ow.
She and her family were murdered in this very house.
Really?
Oh no.
That's
We just solved a
terrible.
murder recently. Do you need us to solve this
We
one?
Oh, then
we are
you're
expert detectives.
perfect for this. But before she died, she left a treasure hidden somewhere in the house. And if you can solve her puzzles, that treasure is yours, my friends.
You're going to just give us all of the treasure? Is not your inheritance?
I was about
That
to
seems
say,
very
legally
generous.
I feel like-
speaking,
I
if you
feel
own
like-
the
yeah.
house and
I mean,
then we found
do you-
something there.
Do you want us to like give you like maybe like a like a 20% cut or something? Because
Have you
it's only right.
consulted a like an attorney before like deciding on these?
You guys know it's a game, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
So, adventurers. Would you
So
like...
was there a murder or no?
I am not at liberty to say. Perhaps the...
Oh, so you have consulted an attorney about that part to make sure that you have. Oh,
I had also consulted an attorney about these waivers you have to sign before playing the game.
Don't worry, we're not cops.
we would have to tell you.
Perhaps if you are clever enough, the house's puzzles will reveal the mystery. Do you want to play? Do you want to play? It's like an escape
That
room.
sounds
Yes.
fun.
It does, yeah.
Okay, you do have to sign these waivers though.
Oh, okay.
He hands you some waivers. Do any of you read them?
Of
Damian,
course.
Damian reads it. Yes.
No, I don't read them. Wait, that's out of character. I don't read. I just sign.
Okay, well, those of you that read,
Giselle will never sign anything without reading it. Believe me, my baba has written plenty of really fucked up contracts and screwed people over. I always read them.
well, it is in the Discord for you to peruse at your leisure.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
For those of you who are not reading Uncle Pennyloaf for here, it says basically it's just your standard like activity waiver and release. Pretty standard business. You're the participant. I'm the provider. Toecap's Puzzle House is the activity, and you know you got to be old enough. And basically, if anything happens to you, you're not gonna sue me.
Got it. Okay. The killing. Otherwise, there. Okay. Okay.
Did I write a
okay.
contract for this? Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. Wow.
One clarification. So, this says that we agree upon our death that any activity or any all pieces of our story will transfer solely to the provider. So basically, if we die in there, like you like own our life story or something.
Yeah. I'm also a writer.
I would like to insight check this dude,
Sure.
because that's getting him kind of, insight. Okay.
What's gonna be really funny is when we just walk away from doing this, and that's the end of the session.
That's what you guys want to do.
Well, I got a 10.
That wouldn't be fun.
I know a really great place where we can get some lucomades. They're delicious. So yeah, that'll be the rest of the game. It's just
Law's already
eating
walking to
Bangladeshi
the door
food.
after having signed.
Damien, he seems legit.
All right. I say we go and have some fun. It sounds like a good time killer, because we got a couple of hours until we got to get more food, and I really want more food.
Does my robot need to sign a waiver as well, or do I have to sign for them as their legal guardian?
Are they sentient?
Debatable.
Nah.
That's sort of a moral gray area that we haven't really gotten into.
Yeah, well, I also gotta do these things on like a certain schedule, so I don't really have time to debate that with you.
Alright.
No, it's fine. I don't think the robot needs to sign.
Come on, Dutch.
Does everyone sign the way?
Yeah.
Giselle signs last, reluctantly, but yeah, she signs.
Okay.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but nobody's gonna die in there on my watch.
Oh, what am I thinking? Of course not. No, Sereia brings everyone back from the dead. We're fine.
Our Lord and Savior, Sereia, is coming
What are
with
you,
us.
some kind of necromancer?
No, she's
No.
a god.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, well, thank you for blessing our carnival with your presence, my lady.
I'm just really good at making sure people don't die.
Hey, that's good enough for me. All right, I'll let you in. Come on, let's go, kids.
Giselle hands a pamphlet about the cult of Sereia before entering.
Thanks. Tucks it into a jacket pocket And Penny Loafer, the goblin, leads you up to the front of the house. Now, are you ready to enter Toecap's puzzle house?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
like we signed the waivers and everything. Guess we are.
Okay. You guys are really like 0 or 100 on playing along, huh? There's no middle ground.
Well, I mean, you know, when you save the world and you just recently solved a whole murder case in a town full of giant birds, when someone comes along and says, "Hey, I have a house with my family treasure at the bottom of it, and it's full of puzzles," it's kind of like, oh snap, it's Wednesday.
Okay. I'm just gonna let you guys in.
Damian, it's Saturday.
Oh snap, it's Saturday.
Penny Loafer kind of shakes his head, unlocks the door, and opens it. There you go.
We really need to work on that jet lag. I know it's what it's not a jet lag. What would it be? Passing through portals.
A portal
lag.
Yeah,
Yes.
it gets kind of foggy sometimes. You know, I think it's like a day before, a day after. Sometimes I like to sleep a couple of hours to reset my brain.
That's fair.
Are you guys gonna go in?
Oh right, okay.
Oh, yes, sorry, okay.
Already inside.
Okay. The four of you walk into Toecap's puzzle house. The door shuts behind you, and the lock clicks. And all of the sounds from outside are gone. It is eerily quiet inside this house. Oh, I should just speak music. Hold on, I'll make it speak. There we go. It's eerily quiet. Inside
Eerie.
the entryway of Toecap's puzzle house, you cannot hear anything from the outside world. No music, no talking. And you hear some spooky music coming from an indiscernible source. But you find yourselves in an entrance hall. It's a simple hallway in front of you. To one side, there is like a coat closet that is sort of halfway propped open. And the house in front of you.
Giselle turns to the others. Okay, I've kind of done a couple of these before. Me and my sister and my mama are pretty good at them. So the best strat is that you look at everything you can, and then everybody just shout out what you found, because it might be important for somebody else who's like across the room and has no idea. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is there another like room ahead of us, or is this like, because you said this is the entrance room?
Yeah, this is just the entry. It's essentially just like this little hallway, and there's the coat closet, and then
All you all hear is dun 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 dun, dun as laws run off ahead into the next.
You didn't even check the closet yet.
Damian's
Giselle will
gonna check
open the coat.
Yeah.
closet. Yeah.
Okay. You open the coat closet. There. Oops. Just went to the wrong. This is not the music I want. Stop fucking with me, Spotify. You open the coat closet. There are a pile of children's shoes sitting in the bottom of the closet, and some adult shoes sitting neatly up on a shelf. Various coats and jackets, all goblin-sized, hang in the closet.
I'm checking all the cold pockets.
You check all the coat pockets. There's nothing in any of the pockets, but you do notice that one of the hangers is empty.
I check all of the shoes.
Okay.
You find a
check-
coat tucked into one of
No,
them.
no shoes. No. But you do find tucked inside one of the shoes is something like smooth and kind of round. You pull it out, and it is an oval, like metal piece. It's kind of the size. It's about the size of your palm. And on one side there is a portrait.
I look it over. Look at the portrait.
Yeah, it's an oval-sized portrait. It features a sort of middle-aged goblin woman. She's wearing a nice dress and gloves. I'm just kind of sitting happily, like looking at, at you. Where the picture would be.
Ba-na-na-na! And I hold the portrait up to Giselle.
That's probably important. That's probably Toecap. Yep. He
Probably.
said that it was his like great grandmother or whatever.
Okay, so should I put it in my pocket or should I give it to you?
I mean, I can hold on to everything. That's fine.
Plus the
Gimme.
portrait to just give it to person
Okay.
Giselle.
She puts it in her pocket. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. So out of the entrance hall, you have a couple of things. So straight ahead, you can see, I guess, Law, you've already run around all this house.
So I guess where we go depends on where Law decided to run off to, because we catch up with them.
So there are a few rooms on the first floor. You have a sitting room with some couches and bookshelves and stuff in it. You have a music room with some instruments in it. There is a dining room and a kitchen and the pantry in the kitchen. So you guys can just decide where you want to go.
Law, where'd you go?
The layout's
Should
not
I
important.
Should I roll a d4?
I went
and
to the kitchen.
Then
Okay.
okay, you went all the way back to the kitchen. Law, you are in the kitchen at the very back of the house. And as soon as you walk in, the kitchen, it seems like it is in the middle of cooking a meal. It smells of like cooking cabbage. And you can hear like the sounds of cutlery, but there's no food and there's no fire in the stove. The countertop along the far wall has several small potted plants sitting on it, with what looks like a pile of parchment next to them. There is a door with a nice window in it leading out to the backyard, but the window appears to have been broken above the doorknob. And in the middle of the kitchen, there is a pot lying on its side, sitting on what looks like a reddish-brown stain on the stone floor. And then there's a door to the pantry.
I swear if that pot starts singing to me, I'm gonna shoot it.
What are those plants?
Do I know the plants?
Make a nature check.
$16.
Yeah. There are a bunch of like potted herbs, probably for cooking. Given some time, you could probably identify all of them. And sitting next to them on the counter, there is this like pile of parchment. And looking at them, it looks like there are like slips of paper, almost like tags. And each one of them has the name of a different herb written on it.
If this is going to be a cooking-based puzzle, count me out.
Maybe we should look at the letters of all of the names of the plants. Maybe it spells something out, you know?
Or an anagram of some sort.
All right, I'll work on this one. Again, we spread out. Make sure you cover all of the ground, right?
All right,
Damian
Law's
is
run out of this room now.
okay, bye. Damian goes to check the pantry
Okay.
because he is very hungry still.
Okay. Sereia, where do you go?
Sereia will follow Law.
Okay. So Sereia and Law are running around the house. Oh, and there are, as when you run through the music room, on the side wall, there is a set of stairs that goes upstairs.
Ooh.
Just seems like something you would know. So Giselle's working on the plants. Damian, you head into the pantry.
Yeah.
You enter a pantry that has only empty shelves. But at the back of the pantry, there is a door. It's made of smooth wood, but it has a few shapes carved into it. So essentially on the front of this door, they're in a square, but there are four like oval imprints. And then under each of the imprints is like a crescent shape. I think I have a picture of it I can show you.
So it's like 4 oval
Visual
imprints of like
aids.
crescent shape underneath it.
Underneath each oval.
Underneath each oval.
Ah, there's the picture. I can just show you.
Because I think I know what it could be. I just need to see a picture of it.
And then there are some lines connecting each. You gonna give me? There we go. That's the Discord, but yeah, so it's 4 ovals, and then underneath
Okay.
each oval is this crescent shape, or like half circle shape.
So Damian looks at that and his eyes widen a bit. He's like, Giselle! And he runs back outside. Giselle, give me the thing that I found, the portrait that I found.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Thank you very much. Then he grabs her and runs to the door that the room that he found. And he like, look, and he points at those 4 ovals.
Well, try
Then
one.
he
Does it
takes
fit?
the one and he takes the one that they found and puts it on the top left one.
Okay. You put it in the top left oval, and there's a click, and it sits there.
I think we need
Nice
to find
one! Up top!
5. I think we need to find the other family members, and if we put them all here, either we find the treasure, or maybe this is a secret that we weren't supposed to find.
I mean,
you know?
it's a secret door. Secret door is very cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. So we gotta find the other parts, because I don't know. I feel like this might be like an achievement also.
Hey, you guys! There's a secret door. Get your butts over here.
Law's already run up the stairs.
There's so many rooms downstairs with cool stuff, though.
Soraya's still
But
looking
there's an
around the music
upstairs.
room.
Sorry, what?
Looking around the music room.
Okay.
Giselle said to spread out. Everybody's on the first floor. We need someone
I
on the
meant
second
in
floor.
But are
the
you-
room we're all in.
But are you helping? This is exactly how I thought this was gonna go. Okay, so secret door. You found a secret door, and you've put the first portrait in the top left slot, and it stays. Sereia, you are in the music room. This side room has a stand-up piano against the wall. There is a sofa and a couple of chairs, a bookcase in the corner that is filled with sheet music, and on the piano sits a like a book that is already open.
Soraya's gonna sit down at the piano and play whatever music is on there.
Okay, so the here, I'll put this in there. So the book, it looks to be a it's called Piano for Beginners. It's a beginner's study book, and it is open to this page.
To hot cross buns. No.
Describe this for people at home. So there's not sheet music on this page. It is a photo of the different, all the white keys, all the major notes. It's been a long time since I took music, but the A, B, C, D, E, F, G scale, marking where those would be on the piano itself. It explains, as it would to young children who are learning piano for the first time, that the piano scale consists of the first 7 letters of the common alphabet, which can also be used to spell many different words. And it gives some examples of words you might be able to spell with the first 7 letters of the alphabet. And then at the bottom, there is a blank space where a 7-letter word would fit.
Oh my god, is this ye old Wordle?
Not really, but kind of. So yeah.
Yell
Damn.
outside to Foot Guy. You're going to get sued by the Times.
He can't hear you.
The Kaladeshi Times.
Yeah.
So yes, that's the what is in the music room. Law, you've run upstairs.
Uh-huh.
Upstairs there is a small bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms.
I open the doors to all the bedrooms.
Okay. One of them is a guest bedroom. 2 of them look to be like kids' rooms, and then one of them is a like an owner's suite.
I'll go into that one and start rooting around.
Okay. In the largest bedroom, there is a large bed, a dresser, a makeup table, and 2 nightstands that flank either side of the bed frame. On one of the nightstands, there is a book, and on the other nightstand, there is like a folded up apron that seems to have some like leatherworking tools in it. And then there's a closet with clothes and shoes in it.
What's the book?
The book is it open? Oh yeah, it's open. It looks to be some sort of like herbalism book. But the page it is open to is titled Common Culinary Herbs.
Law grabs that, runs to the top of the stairs. Giselle!
Where are you?
I'm upstairs. Go to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, okay. Where are the stairs?
You could just walk downstairs.
Come out here.
A bit. It just starts like, I guess, trying to find the
As soon
sound
as I
of their
see
voice.
Giselle, I
This
throw the
is-
book down the stairs at her.
The most realistic depiction of being in an escape room with Val.
120%. That's amazing.
Law throws a book at you.
Ow!
Open it
Why
to
would you
page
do that?
45. Herb stuff. And
Ah,
runs
you
back
got
to the
it.
owner's room.
With, it got me in the corner, got me right in the forehead.
Dodge!
Giselle, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God. That would be a 9.
You take 2 points of book damage.
Ow!
Question. In the kitchen. So you said there's like pots. Like it looks like everything was in the middle of being like stuff was being in the middle of being cooked,
Well,
right?
so it sounds like
Okay.
the kitchen is in the middle of cooking, and it smells like cooking cabbage, but there's nothing being cooked or actually like moving around. There's just
Okay,
that pot on the floor.
Damien looks really forlorn and upset and heads out the room.
Well, wait, I just got the... Team meeting! Team meeting! Team meeting!
Damien heads on over to Giselle looking grumpy, holding his stomach.
Team meeting! Sereia!
Soraya's just like playing
No!
on the piano.
Law grabs the leather apron and comes downstairs.
I guess listen to the sound of the piano and follow it into the music room where Sereia is, so we're all together again.
That is also where the stairs are, so it's kind of a central location.
Perfect. Maybe I needed to have been a bit more specific. The best way to do these things is to, as a group, go from place to place together, all explore the one smaller space, and then we can all go from place to place, just in case, like, I don't know if you've ever played like the zombie one, and then the zombie pops out, but if you're separated, then it kills you, and then, it's over. Does that make sense?
Soraya goes, dun 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 dun.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, so I investigated the kitchen area, right, and I found the secret door. So I
Yes,
figure that's
You all missed a secret door!
yeah.
Like, that's so cool!
Well, did you open it?
I can't
Well,
open it because we
no.
gotta find the other portraits to put in the secret door. So we gotta look at all these rooms to find the other family member portraits, and if we
Are there
find those, the door opens.
Pictures on the wall.
No.
But I found the first portrait hidden inside of a shoe, so that means the other 3 portraits are probably hidden somewhere else in his house.
I'm not wearing shoes.
I could probably force the door open.
I mean, yeah, we probably could. But I mean, what's the fun in that?
Okay.
Also, there's
the
nothing.
the DM did specifically tell us that this game might not last the full time, so maybe we should actually play out all the stuff, you know? You know, in the
You
spirit
can force
of
the door if you want.
Law holsters their gun.
Sereia opens the piano. Oh, wait. As I'm playing the piano, do any of the keys sound like there's something stuck?
Nope.
She does not open the piano. She'll go to the bookshelf and start like pulling out all of the books to see if there's anything hidden behind them.
Okay. Yeah, you pull some stuff out from the shelf. It's mostly just like there's a few other like piano books. There's a bunch of like scrolls of sheet music and stuff. Don't see anything behind them.
What else did you find in here?
Honestly, I just mostly played with the piano.
I go over to the piano and I look at it. Then I look at the that book, that sheet music thing still sitting on top of the piano.
Mhm.
Okay, I look at that. And Damian takes it off and starts trying to solve the puzzle. Just try to starts writing down words because he wants to do that. He starts writing down all the word combinations.
Okay, I haven't looked at the book that you tried to kill me with, Nomos. Page 45. Is there anything?
Defaced. Nope, that one's already on there. Never mind.
That is one of the examples. The examples
That
are
is one of the
cab,
examples.
bag, death, edge, baggage, and defaced. Then there's room for a
Death has an H in it.
Penny Loafer's not good at puzzles.
Yeah, how
What?
is there a secret H note?
It's the note in your heart, Law.
Wait,
Wait,
is that
H
a clue?
or
I
death?
need to ask, is that a
Is
clue or
H
is that
the
a
note?
problem? Okay.
No, it's supposed to say dead, and Penny Loafer's bad at puzzles.
Oh, okay. I love that.
I love this.
I do need to clarify though, is the H the note in your heart, or is death the note in your heart?
You
Because
can
that's a
see
very different thing.
where the TH is crossed out and there's a D written above it.
Amazing.
Well,
He's not a smart man.
Try cabbage.
Cabbage.
Cabbage! The cabbage smell! And he runs over to the piano and he slams the notes for C-A-B-B-A-G-E.
Okay, you play C A B B A G E, and when you hit the E on the piano, it sort of thunks oddly, and the top of the piano opens.
Damian scrambles up the piano, looks inside, and is really expecting like some cabbage to be in there.
There's no cabbage in there, but there is I'll just call it what it is. But no, there is a crescent-shaped piece of metal, like a nameplate, sitting between a couple of the strings.
Takes out the nameplate. There's no cabbage in here. I thought if I played the words for cabbage, a cabbage would be inside, then I could eat it.
You
It's
thought
just
there
a-
was a magic piano that would create whatever you spelled.
Yeah, I did.
The
All right.
nameplate reads Cantle.
Law pulls out a journal and
Cantle.
says, I can work on that.
And he turns around. He's like, "All I got is this thing that says Cantle." And he gives it to Giselle.
Says what?
It says
Canto. It's probably the name of one of the family members. Okay, so we have to get the pictures and we have to get their names. But to get their names, we have to know who the heck they are.
I think maybe.
Well, there are a bunch of rooms upstairs.
Yeah.
So there are bedrooms upstairs and the bathroom.
Okay. But can we please go back to the kitchen where we got where I'm sure someone unconsciously got the idea for cabbage because we smelled it. See? That's good. And maybe we use the book that I literally
Is that what that smell was in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nomos, you don't know what cabbage smells like? It's in like all of the Kaladeshi food.
Well, the kitchens at my house are very separated from the rest of the house, so I don't really smell the food very often.
I
while they're
forgot
being
you're
cooked.
bougie. Okay, yeah, let's go.
And then Sereia spells out bougie on the piano.
Where's the O?
With the secret O in you.
Oh, note in your heart.
It cracks me up.
Begrudgingly comes back into the kitchen.
All right. You make your way back into the kitchen. The smells and sounds of the cooking cabbage seem to be fading because you solved that one. Congratulations.
Boy, I feel like a genius right now. That's my contribution, y'all. I'm done.
Done.
That was
That's
good.
a wrap on Val for today.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. Because that was the one that I was like, they're never gonna fucking pay that much attention. How many times am I gonna have
Really?
to
It
say the
just took me
goddamn
sitting
word
here.
cabbage?
I just went through all the combinations of letters that was
that many.
7-letter words you could spell.
If you follow the rules, unlike Penny Loafer, who just does whatever he wants. So yes, you all head back into the kitchen.
Okay, so this was the page that you found upstairs in the bedroom, yes?
Yes, it said something about the herbs.
And these are
yes.
herbs.
It's titled Common Culinary Herbs.
Maybe one of these is not a common culinary herb.
Maybe.
See how many of them are in the book.
Okay. Let's start looking for the herbs.
Okay. It's essentially got like pictures, like drawn pictures of like the shapes of the leaves and everything. With
I was just playing lots of strange horticulture. This is so perfect for me, you guys.
with the herbs labeled beneath them. Somebody make what the book gives you advantage on a nature check.
I have a +9 on
Hands
nature.
the book to Sereia.
Your +9 on nature is better than my +4.
Don't want me to do it.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Law is a brain genius sometimes. All right, 27.
Woo!
Yeah, they're common culinary herbs. You didn't need to roll that high.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll roll lower next time.
Yeah, so there's 5 pots, and there are 5 tags that have the names of different herbs on them. But you can match them up with the herbs in the book. There is rosemary, parsley, sage, basil,
Time.
and thyme. Thyme.
Ah!
Rosemary, sage, basil, parsley, and thyme. Okay, so should we see which one is the odd one out among those to the book, right?
Basil's not in the song chat. Do you match
That's
the?
right.
Do you put
Oh,
the
hey, Doc.
tags back on the
Yeah, we'll put the
pots?
text back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you match the tags up to their respective herbs, and when you do, you hear a clicking sound as the cabinet right below this countertop that the herbs are sitting on pops open.
Looks inside the cabinet.
The only thing in the cabinet is another nameplate.
This name.
Gives a long forlorn sigh and just holds up the nameplate.
Gimme.
The name on it is Stralk. It's Stralk.
Damian looks around this cabinet, for a little bit longer. Nope. He closes it slowly.
We'll go get some more.
You were literally
Lucomatis.
eating on the way in.
I burn a lot of calories.
We'll get more Lucomatis after this when we win, okay?
You said there was a door that was with a broken window and that
Yes,
back
yeah, there's
there.
a door leading out back with like this nice window in it that looks like just above the doorknob. Some of the glass was shattered.
You want to go outside?
Yes, I will check outside.
Yeah, the door's locked.
I picked the lock.
There's no lock to pick on this side. It's just a handle.
It locks from the outside. I reach out through the broken glass to see if I can fumble for a lock on the outside.
There's no lock on the outside.
What kind of fucking door is this?
I'm not an
I
expert, but I'm
begin
gonna
to
go
pull
with
out my
magical.
gun again.
Sereia grabs their arm.
Lowers it.
I think we just have to solve the puzzles.
I could
And they're probably all inside the house.
take off the hinges off the door and then we could just
Starts
shimmy it.
dragging them away from the door.
There's no hinges.
This isn't a door then. It's a wall that's meant to look like a door.
Oh my god, it's like you figured out the concept of an escape room.
We did it. We solved the puzzle.
No, we live
So
here.
Proud of you right now.
We're like that episode of American Dad. Now we live here now.
There's no the pieces of glass on the floor that can be arranged to spell something out or
No, it just looks like broken glass.
okay. Because I was thinking that guy outside broke into this house and turned it into an escape room for a bit.
There's no money here. I guess it turned into an escape room.
That would have been pretty fucking funny.
There's a reddish brown stain in the floor, right?
Yes.
Are we going to ignore the fact that this looks like this was the spot that somebody was murdered in?
Oh, I thought that was sauce.
I just assumed the way that it dried it was blood.
So either somebody murdered somebody with a pot or spilled some pasta sauce.
Damian heads on over, crouches down low, sniffs it.
It's blood.
This is blood.
Is it a lot of blood?
Looks like a lot. I mean,
It's a
moves
pretty
the-
decent amount.
Is there a blood trail?
Oh yeah.
No.
Just a splash.
a
Use
puddle
my
of
hat
blood.
of disguise to go back to my Benoit Blanc cosplay. Time to solve a mystery.
Isn't that what we're doing here?
Looks like
But that's actually blood.
Yep.
This is actually blood.
Oh boy.
So it wasn't a poisoning this time.
Nope, it wasn't.
Unless whoever was poisoned coughed up a lot of blood before they died.
Is there any other are there any other obvious puzzles back here?
Other than the secret door in the pantry? No.
Giselle, why
It's
don't
kind of
you
a
try to
it's kind of
skip
a one
the
puzzle
nameplate?
per room situation.
Oh, okay.
Just see if they click in.
Just see if they
Yeah.
click in.
Okay. Start trying to arrange nameplates to see when they click.
Okay. Which ones do you have? You have Stralk and you have Cantle. They do not.
Maybe
Okay,
we need
so
the picture before we get the nameplate.
you have to have both pieces at the same time.
Gotcha.
Probably
Alright.
some sort of magnet behind the wall.
It's almost like I didn't want you to freaking force your way through the door.
I could still try to break it down.
No.
Okay, moving
No
on.
cheating in this one. No just putting them everywhere until they click. I'm smart at that.
I could try to blink to the other side of the door.
Okay, so we hit the kitchen.
Sorry, grabs Law again.
But
Let's
that
leave
spell
the
is
pantry.
fucking broken. It doesn't work.
Were there any like I don't know, like photo albums or something, scrapbooks in like the music room or anything?
Nope.
So the only thing in the music room was definitely the piano.
The piano stuff. Okay.
Yeah, and then a couple.
And that was
chairs.
all the rooms downstairs.
No,
No, there's a sitting room.
there's a sitting room and there's a
okay.
dining room.
I will.
Oh.
I forgot about
Damian
that.
heads directly to the dining room.
Okay.
He still he wants to see if he can.
He's
find anything.
hungry.
Just off the kitchen, there is a large room with a dining table sitting in the center, surrounded by 6 chairs. The table is set for a dinner for 4, ready for food, with the other 2 spaces left empty, and there's a nice floral arrangement in the center of the table. So 6 chairs, 4 place settings, and flowers in the middle.
4 play settings, 4 of us. Guys, I think we gotta sit at the table.
Okay.
Soraya sits down in a chair.
Giselle
Okay.
sits at the head of the table.
Okay.
Sits at one of the place where a plate is at.
Okay.
Paul stands on one of the chairs to see if it's pressure censored.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Oh, I think you gotta sit.
I sit.
Nothing happens.
All right. And
good
what's on
idea.
the table again? It's just set for.
4 place settings and a flower arrangement in the center.
What
I look
kind of
under the
flowers?
table to see if the plate settings have nameplates underneath.
They do not.
I begin moving all the chairs, flipping them upside down to see if there's anything written on the bottom. Then I crawl underneath the table to look underneath the table to see if there's anything written on the bottom of the table.
Giselle literally just looked at the bottom.
Then I pull the table settings off one at a time.
Okay.
There's nothing on this table.
I think this is just a dining room then.
I
anything
flip
in
the
the flowers? No, don't. Giselle grabs the flowers before you flip the
Oh, the table is nailed to the fucking floor.
Oh, okay.
That's not happening.
Damn it.
Is roll an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, not bad. 17. 27.
Okay. You look through the flowers, and in the very center, sort of down in the pot, you can see another one of these portraits, but it is firmly stuck.
Can I get does the flower thing come off the table?
Nope.
Do the flowers come out?
Nope.
With flowers.
But how do we gotta? But how do you put it there?
Maybe we put water
I take the
in
butt
it?
of my dagger and I try to smash it against the vase.
Don't break these.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I hear the voice like, please do not break the. I'm sorry.
Is
You're
there
right.
an
I'm sorry.
active-
There's another way.
Was there a sink in the kitchen?
Yep.
I go back in, pick up the pot, fill up the pot with water,
Okay.
come back in, pour that into the vase.
Okay. You know what? That's not the original answer, but it's a good answer, so I'll allow it.
What was the original answer?
Not gonna tell you unless you want to keep trying. I
Does
like your
anyone else
answer.
have any ideas
Speak with
before I do
plants? Can I
this?
talk to the flowers?
They are not
They're
real.
fake.
They're not real flowers.
Damn. All right, never mind.
I feel like he did consider that one part when he made this puzzle. Like, she's gonna ask to speak with the plants. What?
Fake flowers. Fake flowers.
No, I
Everything's fake.
like your answer,
Flowers.
I do too.
Yeah.
so I'll allow it. You pour some water into the vase. The floral arrangement kind of shakes a bit, and then the flowers kind of bend outwards, and the portrait pops up out of the center.
Good job! Giselle takes it, puts it in
I
her
like
pocket.
that answer. That's fun. This is a portrait of a middle-aged goblin man wearing a nice vest, a top hat with a large flower in it, the same kind of flower that is in the flower arrangement on the table.
This is probably the baba, because there was one for the parents, and then with like the family tree situation coming out. So then
But
there
what
was
if
the kids.
if it's not the father? What if it's someone on the second generation?
I mean,
Only
all the
one way to
pictures of
find
the-
out.
Yeah, that's true too. I was gonna say all the pictures of the kids. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, next room.
Sitting room.
Sitting room.
You head into the sitting room. This room has 2 leather couches resting against the walls, with books lying open on their cushions, a large front window that lets in a lot of light from outside, and a large bookcase against the far wall, filled with a variety of books.
I carefully put the books that are on the couch on the table or on the floor, and then I check in the couch cushions, because you always check in the couch cushions.
Yeah, you check in the couch cushions, you don't find anything. It's a little
Soraya is
dusty.
once again trying every
Can
book
I find the
on the
culprit,
bookcase.
Hey, Sereia, you start pulling books out of the bookcase. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
2.
Damn, there's a lot of books. Fuck. It's gonna take you a long
Sereia.
time to do this.
Do you need help?
No, I don't need help with a 2.
Okay, I'm gonna go check upstairs.
We're
Damian
not
is going
splitting
to
up.
is going to check the books too.
The open books or the ones on the shelf?
The one on the shelf, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
Giselle is looking at the books that she just took off the couch.
Okay.
That is an 11.
Fuck, there's a lot of books.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Because Sereia has like a firm hold on Law now.
Law.
You're not leaving this group.
You need a it needs one of those the kitty
leashes.
harnesses.
Yeah.
The-
Oh, God, I just remember that Dutch is following you guys around.
yeah, just rolling around the house.
Looking for apples. What are you doing, Tiny King? Looking for apples? Law, as you have hit the DC. Congratulations. Took 3 of you to look at a bookshelf.
Look, investigation, not her strong suit.
The most of these books are just pretty normal stuff you'd find in a house, especially a Kaladeshi house. The lower shelves have many children's
Romance novels.
Children's
Sorry.
books.
Oh.
No, there is a whole shelf of romance novels.
Children's romance novels, is what I heard.
Oh,
And that's
No,
really
no.
bad. Don't
Sorry,
these
no, there
words
was
should
Zoom
not be said.
delay. I did not wait
It was
to
the
hear
lag.
what he said. We spoke over each other. That was not intentional, dear Lord.
No, there is a shelf of romance novels somewhere. Maybe it's behind the secret door.
That's our prize.
That's the oh, fuck. I should make that the prize. That's way funnier.
Treasure.
That's
a
way funnier.
30-book series.
All my
of
grandma's
romance
romance
novels.
novels.
all my grandma's smut.
The prize is just a shelf of Chuck Tingle books. Anyway, no, but Law, you do see there is one lower shelf. Most of the children's books are not chat antique porn. Yep. That's what it is. No, they're
Victorian porn was
the-
super fucked up.
most
just
of
saying.
most of the children's books are not put back as they should. Some of them are just sort of like in piles and stuff, but there is one set of them that is like actually like upright in order. They are a series of books about a pixie princess. Yeah, this is the Pixie Princess books, and they all say, Pixie Princess number whatever, and they have a title. 2 of them are missing. Number 1 and number 4 of the series are missing.
Damian looks at this. I would like to smell the books. And then I would like to find the other 2 books matching their smell in the room. Because I track things.
Okay, roll.
Could that be survival?
Yeah, sure.
Giselle just goes and looks at the open books on the couch to see.
While you're doing that, Giselle looks at the 2 open books on the couch.
I'm trying to find some books.
One of them is titled Pixie Princess number 4.
Okay.
Princess.
I didn't realize the other 2 books were in the room.
No, it's great. Because you're still missing number 1. But it's titled Pixie Princess number 4, Princess Fajra Goes to Battle. On the cover, there is a Pixie Princess in full armor holding a sword and riding an armored war corgi into battle. Which is the funnest thing I've ever heard.
these books now.
That's number 4. The other book is called An Introduction to Leatherworking. And that one is stuck open to a specific page, which I'm going to give you in the Discord. Have fun. It's a big list of terms of what you would call certain items that are made out of leather, and then their descriptions.
Huh.
Armor pieces, saddle pieces, and shoe pieces that are all leather, the actual terminology and the explanations of them. I'm not going to read them because there's a lot of words in there, but you have that. Damian, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 27. Because I critted.
On a smell check.
Other than the one that is on the couch, you do not smell any other Pixie Princess books on this level of the house.
Locke goes over to Damian and says, "There's a children's room upstairs. Maybe one of them's upstairs in the kids' room."
I think it is, because I don't smell any of the books down here.
The fact that you can smell out books is sort of creepy and kind of cool, but we should go check upstairs.
Look, I can track things really good, okay? I got a good sense of smell. I figured, books smell weird sometimes.
So was this the last room on this level?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it for this one. But yeah, so you have the leatherworking book and you have the Pixie Princess number 4. You're still missing number 1.
Lol, which room did you find the book that you tried to kill me with?
The parents' room.
There's
Okay.
a children's room upstairs, so the other one might be in the children's room.
Who
Did you
has
find
the
anything else in the
4th book?
parents' room?
I found this leather working apron, which feels like it connects to this book, but I don't know how yet.
Okay.
I didn't really check through, but check pockets. Look at the apron.
There's some leatherworking tools in the pockets.
But probably if there's some sort of puzzle for leatherworking, it's probably upstairs.
Probably something that is stuck open on this page. We may have to.
Surprisingly,
upstairs.
leatherworking is like the one thing that I don't know how to do. So
Now you do.
now I will learn.
Should we put the children's book back on the shelf?
Sure.
And then when we find the other one, put that one in, and then maybe that'll be a thing?
That's a very good idea, yes.
Puts it back in order.
Okay, you put Pixie Princess number 4 on the shelf in its spot, and it sort of clicks and kind of settles into place.
Nice.
Let's go
Okay.
find the first one.
Let's go.
Oh.
We
Right.
can't read the whole series without starting with number 1.
Absolutely.
It's true.
I don't know. You really can. The first one just sets up a lot of the sort of world lore sort of stuff. I don't know. It wasn't the best out of the series.
You've read the whole Pixie Princess Warrior series?
All right. Yeah, my parents bought them like all for me when I was a kid. I had like all 45 of them.
Wow,
Lucky.
45? Is it hard to get into with there's so many chapters and so many volumes?
No, I mean, really, they're all sort of episodic. You can kind of pick up where you want to go. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of connecting narrative, other than the evil Duke, but we'll get into that later.
You see our feet disappear as we go up the stairs.
And you all head up the stairs. This is exactly as funny as I thought it was going to be. I'm really glad I decided to do this one.
Well, I didn't know if it was going to be this or Death House, so I'm glad.
I thought about doing Death House. But...
You told me that it might be Death House earlier this week,
Yeah, I
and that's why I
wanted to
was
do
like
this one.
so nervous walking into this house.
If you like this shit so far, you can
so
buy.
nervous you charged into this fucking house.
That's how I deal with things when I'm nervous.
At home can buy Toecap's Puzzle House. My modifications won't be in there, but you can get it on DM's Guild. It's awesome. There's actually a whole Toecap series
Oh.
on DM's Guild. It's like 3 interconnected. Anyway, so yeah, upstairs there is a bathroom, a guest room, 2 kids' rooms, and the main bedroom.
I sniff around for where the book may be.
Okay, you sniff around, and you are drawn to one particular bedroom. There it goes. This is a sort of medium-sized bedroom, whatever the fuck that means. I wrote that, and that doesn't mean anything. That's nothing. It's a
I'm
bed.
just sort of your average
It's just-
bedroom.
It's an average
Is the
bedroom.
bedroom scale?
It's a very mid
standard?
bedroom. It's very mid. This bedroom is mid as fuck.
It's a
Plain,
fucking
but
mid-ass
symmetrical.
bedroom. Okay, so it's a bedroom. It's a bedroom-sized bedroom. I don't know what the fuck that was. I should really go back through my notes before I just read them out loud. There's a bed, a nightstand, and a dresser. Pinned all over the walls are drawings of different like outfits and fashion designs. And let's see. The dresser doors are half open, fabrics and sewing supplies spilling out, and a couple of other details. There is a book with a lock on it, sitting on the nightstand. There is an old doll with some hand-stitched clothing sitting on the dresser, resting against another book.
Is it the Pixie Princess book?
It is the Pixie Princess book. You can kind of move the doll to the side, and this one is just titled The Adventures of the Pixie Princess.
Ba-da-da-da. He says to himself and then he looks at the diary. Giselle, you have your
What?
lockpicking stuffs with you?
I always have my lockpicking staffs with me.
Are you waving at me? Is that what you're saying?
No, my claws. I use. Never mind. What do you want?
Oh, can you open up this diary? Because maybe there's a clue in it.
I'm sorry. I got the visceral reaction of if I was like 8 years old and like an older sibling broke into my diary.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fucked up, Damian. How dare you suggest that?
There's actually not
Oh,
a
what?
key lock on the diary. It's got some different dials that will turn to let you spell something.
Oh, it's a puzzle lock. Law, there's a puzzle lock. Do you think you can figure out the puzzle to unlock this diary?
How many letters?
It's 5.
Pixie.
Well, they're-
Try Pixie. Yeah.
You try Pixie. It does not work. That's a good guess.
Yeah, that is really
Wow.
Try Corgi.
Oh, Gorgie.
Well, that's also a good guess, but it doesn't work. Those are
Sereia
good,
gives
though.
up and takes the Pixie Princess book and puts it downstairs.
Damn, you guys are
In
fucking
its
good at
place.
this. You're good at this puzzle house. You're really doing.
That was Soraya's one guess. She puts the book back downstairs.
You take the book back downstairs. Chat says try butts. That also doesn't work. You put the first Pixie Princess book in its place, Sereia, and it settles in and it clicks. And then the bookshelf kind of shudders a bit. And then one of the books that was sitting on the top of one of these like piles is kind of shoved out, and it falls open on the floor, revealing another nameplate.
She'll pick it up,
I looked up
put
how
the
to-
book back, and then go upstairs and hand it to Giselle.
I looked up how to pronounce this word because it's not pronounced like it's spelled. It's spelled Pixane. It's Pixane. That's not how it's pronounced, but I don't remember how to pronounce it. So anybody out there that knows about this kind of thing, sorry, that's just what I'm going to pronounce it.
Pishon.
Pishon, is that what it is?
Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's something like that. It's like Pishane or Pishon or something.
It might be maybe Pashan,
I don't
yeah.
know. But it's spelled Pixane. I looked it up and then I didn't write the pronunciation down. That's on me.
Do any of the names that we have on the nameplates have 5-letter names?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6? No.
All right.
Damian looks at the. Is it like a metal kind of lock? Like a metal latch on it?
Yeah.
He holds up his finger and channeling a key point, a little tiny blowtorch of fire appears at the tip of his finger.
No,
and he
if I'm
slowly
not
goes.
allowed to burst
And
downstairs,
you hear the
we're gonna-
announcement again. Please don't break the puzzles. Please, I'm begging you. Please don't break the puzzles.
Sorry.
All right. Any other besides the diary? Anything else? What else is in this room?
Let's see. The only other thing that Damian found, let's see, was the Pixie Princess book. And then there's a doll sitting on the dresser with hand-stitched clothing. And then there's the like drawings all over the walls of like different fashion designs and models and stuff.
I look at. Is there any name on the doll?
That's what I was gonna say.
No.
It's like
Is
like
there anything?
If we were to give
any
the doll a
names?
name, what kind of name would we give the doll?
Well, that's not for me to say. You'd have to ask the doll.
Is there anything in any of like the drawings? Like, is there a like write like a name or anything on those?
They are signed by the artist. Yeah. They are signed by the artist, and that matches Pixan, one of the nameplates that you have.
Okay. So we know one of the kids is named Pixan.
yeah. Oh, maybe we should check the other room. I'm gonna take this diary with me though. May find a clue on how to open it somewhere else.
Okay. I'm gonna bring the dolly. You know, just the dolly shouldn't watch the full investigation of the diary. You know, we should have a witness. Also, it's really cute.
Okay.
Just starts doing kitty biscuits on it.
It is cute. It's like a little elf, like pointy ears, so like a hand stitched like tunic and stuff. It's adorable. Okay. Where you go? Where go now?
Let's go to the parents' room because we had the leatherworking stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe there's
Okay.
more to do in there.
Okay. Yeah, you go back into the biggest bedroom. Again, bed, dresser, vanity, 2 nightstands. You've taken everything off of the nightstands. Yeah, there's not much else in here.
Oh,
Oh, in the closet. I don't think you've been in the closet yet.
no. I opened the closet.
Okay, it's full of clothes and shoes.
Check the shoes!
Check the shoes. Damian
I
runs.
checked the shoes.
You check the shoes. You turn over one of them, and out falls another nameplate. This one reads Toecap. Toecap.
Hands it to Giselle.
He said Toecap was his grandpa, right?
Grandma.
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 Great aunt.
And Toecap is
Or
a
that.
leatherworking thing according to this book too, so maybe she was a leather worker.
Maybe.
There's also something called a D ring here, and that makes me laugh.
I'm glad you saw that because it also made me laugh.
I would like to take the nameplate that says Toecap, run downstairs, and put it underneath. Wait,
It's in my pocket.
Can I have the nameplate for Toecap, please? Because I would like to try something.
Okay. Dolly, is it okay? Okay.
And I run downstairs.
No.
No, that would have been scary.
That would be scary.
You take the nameplate that says Toecap and you run downstairs.
And I put it underneath the picture that we already put up on the wall.
Okay, of the woman. It clicks into place.
1/4 of the puzzle solved.
And he runs upstairs. The name matches. We're right. You gotta find both of them to make it work.
Perfect. Also, try Dolly. Just Dolly.
Nope.
Worth a shot.
Try pardon.
Hard.
Not enough letters.
All right.
No.
Search around the room, but if there's nothing else in here, I guess to the kids.
There's not much else to be searched through.
Cold pockets.
Nothing in the pockets.
I checked the tools with the leatherworking stuff. Anything like odd about the tools?
Just make an investigation check.
18.
I mean, nothing really strange, but you do see on the handles of several of the tools, it does have the name Stralk embossed on them.
I guess Stralk was the leather worker.
Oh, so that's good. So probably the other grown up. Okay.
So yeah, Stralk would be the dad then.
Yeah.
So, do you think the picture we found, like Giselle said, was maybe that's the dad? So, do we have the straw nameplate?
Yeah, we have another
Yes.
portrait, right?
We
Yeah,
have
go
a
try.
middle-aged goblin, and then we have Stroke.
Go try to put those down there.
Okay, come on, Dolly.
Run back down the stairs.
Run back downstairs. Okay.
Where do you
In
put
the
him?
right side top.
Okay. Yeah, you put the portrait and then the nameplate in, and they both click into place.
Zoomies. It worked.
Cool. All right, half the puzzle done. And we have currently one other nameplate.
Pixian's nameplate, right?
We have Pixian, yeah.
You
Yeah.
also have,
Oh, yeah.
I think, I'm double checking myself. That's Stralk. You have all the nameplates. You also have Cantle because that was the one that was in the piano.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay,
yeah,
we
you
need
have
to
all.
find-
You have both.
So we just
nameplates.
need 2 more portraits.
Yeah. Okay.
One of them's probably in the book.
Maybe.
And
We have another kids' room to look into, too, right?
yeah, let's go look in there, see if there's any clues or puzzles. And then there's a bathroom too.
Yes. And we
Okay,
still
so
have to
there's-
open the journal.
That's why I said that the journal might have another
Oh, I missed
portrait
that.
in it.
Right.
Actually, check.
There's a
I'll
guest
check.
room too.
Oh, is that not what we were just in?
No,
Oh,
you're
you're
in the parents' room.
Yeah.
Parents' room. There's parents' room, 2 kids'
Oh, I
rooms.
meant the one before that. Okay,
That's-
that was
yeah.
one of the kids' rooms.
Guest
Gotcha.
room, bathroom.
Okay. Let's check the bathroom first, because that's probably not as much in there.
Okay.
Okay, you head into the bathroom. It is a neat and tidy washroom with a large tub, a full-length mirror, a sink, and a toilet.
Check behind the mirror.
Roll an investigation check. There's nothing behind the mirror.
19.
You can see on the mirror itself some like fingerprints and like streaking.
I
Hot water!
I turned the sink on very hot. Close the door.
Turn the sink on very
Turn the
hot.
shower
We're all
on.
just like
Turn the
You're all
tub on
chilling
very
there.
hot.
4 of us in
And
the
you're all
fucking bathroom.
Touched in the bathroom. And the mirror begins to steam up. And it reveals the secret message. look for the portraits in their namesakes.
So the portrait gotta be inside the diary then.
Okay,
Or
so
wait
we
a
gotta
minute.
get the diary for Pixan.
He
and then
Damien looks over at Giselle. Or maybe the doll.
we are not ripping open the doll.
Please don't break the puzzles.
Thank you.
Sorry.
But yeah, so look for the portraits in their namesakes.
Okay. So
Hey, Giselle.
Yes.
Does the dolly have a name on like the back of their, on like their hand stitched? Yeah,
I'm
people
going to look at your tags. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start looking around on the doll.
There is hand stitched into the back of the clothes, Pixan's name again, but that's it.
But I think once we solve the puzzle here, once we solve the lock, then that will give us the last one because that was in her room.
Mm-hmm.
And then so the other one should be in the other kid's room.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
But I bet
Well-
that there's a clue or something, then there's probably a clue in the guest room. For
You want to
one of
check that
those.
first?
Probably. If it follows
Okay.
the pattern that all of this has been following so far.
Damien, try Basil in the journal. Maybe the dolly's name is Basil.
Nope.
Nope.
Try time. That's 5 letters.
Nope.
I spell it both ways.
Oh.
Oh.
Try deering. That's 5 letters.
No.
But there's enough letters.
You guys got so fucking cocky with the cabbage thing.
Try flower.
Too many letters.
5 letters.
Oh, 5 letters. I forgot. Bloom.
Well, it depends on the type of flower that you're talking about.
We just start naming flowers as we walk into the guest bedroom.
as
None of them
F
work.
L
Tulip.
O U
It's not
R.
a
As they're
flower.
walking, Damien puts in the word farts and laughs to himself.
Doesn't work.
Just chuckling to back himself that he spelled out the word farts.
All right, you heading to the guest room?
Yeah.
It's just a small guest bedroom. There's a bed and a dresser that's empty. The closet has like spare towels and sheets inside it. And there's some old luggage and like a box of winter decorations.
Sereia's crawling under the bed.
Okay.
Damien checks the suitcases after that.
That's probably where they hide all of the Winter's Crest holiday presents.
There's nothing in the suitcases. But Sereia, underneath the bed, sort of tucked away, almost like somebody was trying to hide it here, there is a towel that looks like it has bloodstains on it.
Sereia pulls out the blood-stained towel and holds it up. Somebody tried to clean up a murder.
They kill one of their guests.
Or the guests tried to kill one of them.
Oh. I smell that. Does it match the smell downstairs?
Yes.
Through
Yeah.
blood typing through smell.
Yes.
Is it AB negative?
She doesn't have a blood type.
I just had a thought. Were there a lot of clothes in the I don't know why I'm saying this in character. Were there a lot of clothes in Pixan's room?
Mhm.
I'll be right back. I run into that room and I start checking all of the collars.
All of the collars?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the closet on the collars, you don't find anything.
Okay.
I think I understand your thought process, though.
Yes. Because that's what a Pixan is. It's like the opening, the collar for the shirt. Kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 23.
Okay. You. Oh, I lost my thing. Hold, please. Gotta open folder back up. You don't find anything in the closet, but on the wall, as you sort of scan the drawings and stuff, you do see a drawing of like a large draping collar.
Mm-hmm. Anything weird about that drawing?
It's a drawing.
I like knock on the wall there.
You go to knock on the wall, and your hand actually goes through. There's a hole behind the picture. Pig's hand, which is not how you pronounce it, is a like a leather collar that's worn with armor that covers your shoulders and upper back. And
What's
you pull
in
out
the
a
hole?
portrait.
Yes.
Of a like a teenage goblin girl sitting, smiling, wearing a very nice dress.
I come running back to the room. Found it.
What? Then what's in the...
Now you're thinking with portals.
Now I'm thinking with portals. Well, okay, so we found the portraits. The Toecap was in the shoe, which
Yeah.
is which has the Toecap, and then we found the other one in the shoe as well. I think they were shoe themed as well.
What's the last
The name
one's name?
Toecap's nameplate was also an issue.
Right. So what is the other person's name? What's the last person's name again?
Cantle?
What's a cantle?
It is a cantle.
Is everyone
It
named
is a-
after clothing?
I think everyone is
Raised
named after
curved
leather
part at the back of a horse's saddle. Have we seen any horses?
Do you want to tell the audience where you're pulling these from?
My memory, because I'm a brain genius.
From the list of leatherworking things.
Uh-huh.
Big brain time.
I feel like
they
I
meant-
heard the light bulb go off.
So the clue is like literally their portraits are in their namesakes, not in their rooms, but in their.
Oh, so if there's a stable around here somewhere that has a horse.
Or maybe the other kid just likes horses.
Yeah, maybe there's a horse thing in the other room.
Damian runs to the other room.
Okay, then wait up!
You all head into the last bedroom. Once again, this medium-sized bedroom has a bed, a nightstand.
These rooms are sure medium
They're
sized.
medium-sized. I don't fucking know what I was writing.
average.
A bed, a nightstand, and a toy box. There are toys scattered around the floor, an open book sitting on the bed, a wooden toy dragon with leather scales and wings sitting on top of the toy box, and against the wall, a rocking horse.
Heads over to the rocking horse.
The horse!
And checks the cantle on the rocking horse.
Okay, under the cantle, which is, as Val has informed us, the raised, curved part at the back of a horse's saddle, there is a latch underneath. You flip the latch, and the top of the saddle opens, and inside is a portrait
Ba-da-da-da.
of a nicely dressed young goblin boy. I'm so fucking proud of you guys.
You did it, guys. He solved it.
I'm so happy.
There's just one problem.
Yeah.
Someone died in here.
Yeah.
Not our circus.
But it's like that one piece of the puzzle parts that we haven't figured out yet. Do you think it's maybe behind the door?
Maybe
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a dead body back there.
Maybe the murderer's back there.
Maybe.
Fire.
Oh, there's an idea.
Holds onto the dolly tight. We still don't know the doll's name either.
Well,
It might not have a name.
Yeah, you can give it a name.
I mean, I've just been calling it dolly. I'll call it Kukla.
Come on, let's go solve the puzzle.
You want to look at anything else, or go straight to the door?
No time.
It's just on a different page in my notes. I just need to know what I'm looking at.
No. To tear apart the young goblin man's room.
Flip over a bed or something.
Sereia crawls under the bed again.
there's nothing under. There's no terrible bloody towels under this bed. You look around. You have the big, the like toy dragon that's sitting on top of the toy box. There's toys everywhere.
I take the dragon. I have a dragon and the kukla.
You take the dragon. The only other thing is that there is a journal sitting open on the bed.
I look at the journal.
Open?
Yeah. I scan the journal.
Okay. The page that it is open to reads, in common, Pixie doesn't realize I've figured out the password to her diary. She's never changed it from her favorite hero's name, and we've got the books. But it's all full of boring stuff like fabrics, and if her friends like the clothes she's making, I wish she'd have written something more interesting, like another Pixie Princess adventure.
Hey, Law, what's the name of the princess?
Oh, that's easy. It's
I told you what it was earlier. It's on the cover of one of the books.
and I definitely know that it's
Fajra. It's spelled Fajra.
it's Fajra.
There's a click, and Pixie's diary opens.
And then he sets it down. I feel complete. And then he walks out the room.
Wait, there might be something about the murder in there.
But I thought it was for the clues for the pictures. I mean, we've got all the pictures in the nameplate, so why do we need this anymore?
Because someone was murdered in this house.
I don't think the little girl did the murder.
Sereia
Maybe she's a
opens the
witness.
last page.
You open it to the last page?
Yes.
Okay.
Last entry.
You pop it open. The first page says Pixie Anne's diary, keep out. The last entry, because when you open it, most of the pages have been ripped out. The last entry says, Cantle, I know you've been reading these. Keep out or I'm going to tell Mom and Dad. It's another way to figure out what the brother's name is.
That's very good. Okay. Let's go solve this ding dang thing.
Come on, Dolly. Come on, Dragon.
You take the doll and the dragon and the leatherworking tools. Anything else? Do you have anything else with you?
Yeah, can I just add leatherworking tools to my inventory?
No, you
now?
cannot take them from the house. No.
Just stop me.
Oh, don't worry. I will. You all pile into the pantry. And you place, you know everyone's name now. But so you place the two portraits of the kids in the bottom slots with their nameplates, and the door clicks and slides apart, pocket doors, to reveal a set of stairs going down into a basement. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and take our break. Perfect, literal perfect
Oh man,
timing.
there's another room. They always do this to us right when the time is running out.
I think you go upstairs, not down. Oh, wow.
So let's
That is every Sid's experience with a fucking escape room.
that's a whole
Yes,
other room.
that is it.
We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and then come back and solve the rest of Toecap's Puzzle House. Again, this is an adventure that you can buy on DM's Guild, and I think it's really fun. I've edited some things, but it's cool. So yeah, we will be back in just a brief few minutes. So stick around, and we'll see you very soon. And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. We are refreshed, and we have our beverages, our morning beverages. I was gonna say of choice, but Sid's not super thrilled about hers. We've all got different versions of caffeine.
Dr. Pepper.
Or I've
Sid,
got
I would
juice.
send you some if I could.
I know.
doing
it's okay. I
doing like a
appreciate that.
juice smoothie because I'm hungry.
But I do get to drink out of my By Fly and Ready to Die
Hell yeah, show that
mug.
thing to the camera. You can buy those in our merch store. They say buy fly and ready to die. I keep saying we're gonna do another series of them, but I don't have any other like funny rhymes, so I'm gonna need some suggestions. But I think we should do more.
Here, queer, and I need some beer. There we go.
Put that on
put
a
it
mug.
on a put it on a pint
Slap that
glass.
shit
Fear,
on.
queer, and devoid of fear.
Ooh, there we go.
That's good.
That's really good.
Hey,
Actually.
write that down. Write that down.
Yeah,
TM,
put it on
TM,
a
TM, TM.
list.
All right.
That's ours. You can't have it.
Trademark.
Trademark.
Damn, 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 damn. Okay, so you have opened the puzzle door. And there is a set of stairs heading down into what looks like a basement. Is there anything else you want to do in the house, or do you descend?
Descend.
Damian does one last look over his shoulder because he still thinks there's some snacks upstairs, but then he sighs and heads on.
I send Dutch down first because I don't want anyone to have to Indiana Jones their way out of.
I stick the dragon and the dolly in my backpack, facing forward, but protected by the rest of my body.
Okay. Dutch goes down the stairs first. The rest of you follow. Nothing terrible happens.
Wait,
Stairs.
how does Dutch do stairs?
Dutch has
Yeah,
like
that's a good question. Yeah.
They got like
Dutch can walk. Has like little legs that protrude out, and
If you send Dutch rolling down the stairs, what you didn't know was that Dutch is actually the boulder, and you've set my time travel Indiana Jones trap in motion.
I knew it.
when we have to do this, we have to Tenant style do this backwards. From the end, and yeah,
That's
Is
a
that
fun
what that
movie,
movie's
by the way.
about?
Kinda.
Yeah, down the stairs. You descend the long stairs. Orbs of light embedded in the walls pop to life, illuminating the way to a set of double doors at the bottom. Etched in the doors is the phrase, "To progress to the end, put things in their place."
Do we have to go put the puzzle back together?
Is he making us clean up for him? It sounds like he's making us clean up for him.
This
We have
sounds
to
like a.
reset everything?
Does he just not have any employees and wants us to do all the work resetting the puzzles for him?
You guys hear hooves and immediately think zebras.
I think we hear us and think Pegasi.
So they're all
The
standing
reason
around
we
the
didn't
store.
hear the hooves earlier is
arguing.
because they were flying. No.
I open the door.
Okay, you open the door. It opens. So dramatic. Through the door is a square, pretty big stone basement room lit with more of these orbs that are embedded in the walls. The room is completely empty except for 4 flat stone pedestals, one in each corner of the room.
Can we go look at the pedestals?
No. Yes. You can. So I'm gonna just, if you were looking down at the room, I'm gonna start in the top right and go clockwise.
Okay.
It's not super important, but that's what I'm doing. Because each of the pedestals on top has a phrase etched into the stone. The first one says, "The herb that keeps clocks ticking." The second one says, "The first model for the fledgling designer." The third one says, "The dangerous dragon for the eager adventurer." And the fourth one says, "The tools of the crafter that kept the magic alive."
And I've got
We grabbed 3 out of 4 for no fucking reason.
no fucking
I
reason.
love this.
No reason at all.
run back up and
Sarai
get the
goes
dragon.
against the time.
I've got the dragon. I have the
Oh, you
dragon,
got the dragon.
and I have the
That's
doll.
For
Yeah.
the time.
Sorry, I'll go get the pot of time.
Yeah, you go grab the pot of time.
The pot of time.
The
That
pot of
sounds like
time.
a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I played
Done.
pot of time.
Soraya very ceremoniously places the pot of time.
Impossible.
Okay,
I knew you were important.
you place the pot of time on the one that mentions herbs, and there is a click, and then from underneath the pot, the letters sort of glow slightly.
Okay. Your turn, Dolly. Boop.
Okay. Put the doll on the first model for the fledgling designer, and the same thing. There's a click, and then the words start to glow.
Dracon.
The dragon.
You are my friend.
Where it says dragon. That one's pretty easy. Same thing. There's a click and a glow.
Okay, I take all the tools out of the apron. I put the apron up.
It literally says.
I put one of the.
Tools.
I put one of the tools on there.
Nothing happens.
I put another of the tools on there.
Nothing happens.
I put one more of the tools on there.
Nothing happens.
Ma, do you
Okay,
want
I
me
put
to
all of the tools on there.
Ma, do you
Well,
want me
I
to
will
get you some
buy you
tools?
leatherworking tools.
I've just
And-
never taught myself how to leatherwork, and I feel like this is my hobby. This is what I'm going to do during my break. I'll just go buy some. That's fine.
Do you also put the apron up there?
Yeah, I'll put the apron up
Okay,
there.
you set them up there, and there is a click, and then the words glow, and then there's a flash of light from all 4 pedestals, and then from behind you, you hear sort of a hissing sound,
Snakes.
and then a loud like thud as something impacts the floor behind you, because out of the pot of time has grown a terribly large vine that is snaking its way towards you menacingly. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Pot of time.
The pot of time.
Pot of time, and 1 turn later, I summon Vine Snake in attack mode.
Oh boy, there goes my shit roll.
Oh, yep, same. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying the combat thing on D&D Beyond, the encounter thing.
Oh.
See how it goes.
I
What
really like it.
do we got? Sereia.
19.
Giselle.
16.
Damian.
5.
Law.
3.
How did you do that in order? That was amazing.
Okay, Sereia, you get to go first.
Oh man. So many choices. Hold on, let me see if this would work. Yep. Wait, is this touch? Nope. Range area 30 feet. Sereia is gonna cast Blight on
Ooh.
this
Okay.
spooky grody thing. Wait. Okay, it's a magical plant, right? Not a non-magical plant.
Oh, what a question. Probably. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, because if it's a non-magical plant that isn't a creature, it doesn't make a saving throw. It just simply withers and dies.
Oh,
That's what I
Sereia
meant.
broke the encounter.
no, this is definitely a magical plant.
Okay,
This
I
plant
figured
wants to
it is
kill
what I would
you.
ask. Yeah, I figured I would ask. Okay, well, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. DC's 15.
Okay, can I roll from this? Is it? Oh fuck yeah! Well, it's a natural 1.
Hey!
4. I imagine that's not enough.
Nope. It's gonna take 42 necrotic
I
damage.
can see what you guys are rolling and everything. This is cool. Okay,
It's
42
pretty good.
It's really awesome.
damage. That's a lot.
That's a lot of damage.
As Sereia sort of reaches
Blight
out
is
towards
a
the
sick spell.
that spell's awesome, towards the vine, and you can see the like brown and green of it, and like the thorns and everything on it are just sort of like the life is being sucked out of about half of it. Just turns completely gray. Anything else?
Nope. But we're gonna do a bonus action. We're just gonna chill.
Giselle.
I would like to throwing up my hood is an action, I believe. For my
I think
for
so,
my
yeah.
cloak of invisibility. Okay. Well, then I will just shoot it with a second level guiding bolt.
Okay. Yeah, roll an attack.
Alright. 18!
That'll do it.
Yeah. So second level guiding bolt is 4d6.
I think it's more than that. Isn't it first level? Isn't OG guiding bolt 46?
Oh, you're right.
Yes. Yeah.
That's an extra one.
Should be 5.
So, 2, 4, 7.
I guess I could have not said
12. 17 points of radiant damage.
Okay, as the guiding bolts impacts and a chunk of the deadened vine just sort of like burns up. It's not looking very good.
And I will just bonus action try to hide behind another one of the pillars.
Okay.
That is a 24.
Okay. And Giselle, you duck behind one of the other pedestals. That's gonna make it the vine's turn. And boy, it's not pleased. It doesn't know where Giselle is because it's a vine. But Sereia sure as heck knows where you are. So it is going to lash out at Sereia for a 20. Does that hit?
It does.
Okay. So you are gonna take 8 bludgeoning damage, and the vine wraps around you, and you are grappled and restrained.
So I'm touching it.
Oh, yes.
That's gonna be a
Yes, you
problem
are.
for the vine if I'm still touching it by the end of this.
But that
All goes according to plan.
that is its turn. Damian.
Okay. Damian's gonna go run up and punch it.
Okay.
Punch
First attack. I'm gonna
that
punch it
plant.
in the vine butt. That's a 14.
That will hit.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing some damage. So that is 1d6 bludgeoning damage. That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to throw in a nice little flurry of blows along with it.
Okay.
So I do 2 more
2 more attacks.
attacks. That's a 9 and a 16.
Yeah, the 16 will hit.
Okay. And that is 10 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. As Damian lets out a flurry of blows, again knocking off some of the dead parts of the vine. It is not pleased about that.
That is all I'm going to do.
Law.
All right. Law finally draws judgment and is going to do a couple attacks.
Okay.
First one is a 28.
Yep.
No, it doesn't hit. DC's 30.
17 points of force damage.
Okay. As you let out a blast, and knock another big chunk out of this vine.
And the second one was a 24
That'll hit.
for 17 points of force damage.
Yeah, that'll do it. As you let out another blast from Judgment, the vine near where it is holding Sereia is just severed. And that part sort of flops down on the floor. And the vine sort of goes limp. And then there is another flash of light from the pedestal. The broken part of the vine disappears, and the rest of it just snakes back down into the pot, and the light from that pedestal goes out.
The other pedestal's still lit up.
Yep.
Realizes that, looks at the doll, goes, "Oh no."
You look at the doll and go, "Oh no, dragon!"
Oh, I'm cool with dragon. I don't want to fight doll.
I know the doll's gonna be really creepy when it gets up.
As you turn around, where the dragon toy was,
Oh no.
now lumbering towards you, after a flash of light, is... how big are you?
Medium?
I carried you, I cuddled you, and for what?
Is a...
For what?
it's a wormling. But a wyvern-sized blue dragon, lumbering towards you, gnashing its teeth. Let me get
I'm gonna have Dutch attack it.
Hold on.
Oh,
It's not
sorry.
your turn.
Well, I still have my bonus action.
Oh, that's true.
Unless that happened after my turn was over.
No, you can still use your bonus action. I gotta put people's initiative back in here. So yeah, but you can have Dutch attack it. Sorry, I forgot he was here.
I'm so offended.
Oh, hush.
Ooh. That's probably not gonna hit because it's a 3 plus 9 is a 12.
That will not hit, as Dutch sort of impacts the dragon and just sort of bounces off its dragon scale.
Okay. Baby dragon.
Baby dragon. Giselle, do you remember what your initiative was?
It was 16.
16? That's what.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it was 3 behind the Sereia.
Let's get the dragon in. Here it rolls a 5. Law, anything else for your turn?
No, that is it for me.
Okay, so we're back at the top with Sereia.
Damn. Somebody tried to attack it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Dutch did.
Dutch attacked it. Well, there goes my first instinct charm monster.
You can still do it, it would just have advantage, right?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it does have advantage if you and your your companions are fighting it. I won't waste the spell slot. Sereia's gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
So that's to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, it will do just that. Oh, wow, that's a 6. So
Yep,
I'm
that
assuming
fails.
that fails.
So it is going to take 7 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and nobody else has taken any damage, right?
No, just you.
Okay,
Just you.
so then I will use the unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points
Okay.
equal to the roll plus my spellcasting
As
modifier.
a necrosis starts to creep up one of the dragon's legs. Anything else?
Nope. We'll
Do
just
you
leave
have
it at that for now.
2 to spare? Because I got hurt from the book earlier, I forgot. I'm kidding.
I forgot about that. Giselle.
I think I'm technically still hiding.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, I'm gonna do spells anyway, so it's fine. No, you know what? I'll shoot. I'll shoot it with a bolt, since I'm hiding already.
Okay.
Which will give me advantage. Ooh, I'll take that. 17 plus 25 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, and I think I'm up to how much sneak attack? 3d6.
Nice.
Sneak attack. All right, so I need a d8. I burst from the shadows.
Firebolt.
Ooh, all the d6s, 5s.
Wow.
5, 10, 15. Plus 7 is 22, plus 4 is 26 points of piercing damage.
A palpable hit. That was not the right number that I just put in.
And then just for funsies, bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I'll thwap it with a, what do dragons not like? A big dragon slayer sword.
Okay.
So that'll be a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Alright.
It was a good effort.
Well, it's there.
So as the bolt sinks in, and the dragon turns to lock on to you, the swipe from the spiritual weapon goes wide. And it's the dragon's turn. Avoid Giselle, does it know where you are now? It is going to turn, take this big inhale, and you see lightning crackling in the back of its throat, and it is going to use its lightning breath. So let's see. Damian was right there. Giselle. I'm gonna need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
I rolled a nat 1, so that's a 3.
That is a fail.
I rolled a 9.
That is also a fail.
That is a 25 for me.
Damn!
Just succeeds.
17.
17 will also succeed.
And Dutch failed, too.
Dutch failed. Okay, so those of you that failed are going to take 21 lightning damage. 10 for everybody who succeeded.
I take none evasion.
Yeah, unless you have evasion.
Oh, yet. That
Okay.
was that, well, wait, was that a, what do I have?
You have uncanny dodge.
I have uncanny dodge, but that's an attack, not a, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it exhales this huge line of lightning, impacting a few of you. And the wall behind you, Giselle, as the electricity runs through you. That is its turn. Damian.
So, oh boy, time to do some monk shit. First thing I do is I'm gonna run up to the dragon, and I'm gonna punch it one time for
Okay.
12.
That will miss.
Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna punch it again for a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
And then I'm going to punch it 2 more times for the flurry of blows. For a 20, dirty 20, and a 10.
Okay, the 20 will hit.
Okay, so that's 10 and 5. That's 15 points of bludgeoning damage that I deal to it.
Okay, as you impact the side of the dragon twice with your mighty fists.
And
does not like that.
And that is I'm going to spend a key point to activate patient defense. So I have the dodge action on my turn.
Okay. Law.
All right. Law.
Shooter!
Yeah, I was going to rinse and repeat and fire 2 more shots.
Okay.
Let's see. It's a 17.
That just hits.
Ooh.
Oof.
17 points of damage.
Okay.
And 26.
Yep.
Is that how it's supposed to go? If you hit with a 17, you're supposed to do 17 points of damage?
yeah,
Shit,
exactly.
I've been
It's
doing
the
it
secret,
wrong.
It's the secret rule.
14 points of damage on the second one.
And yeah, that's enough as you blast the side of the dragon's head twice with judgment, and it starts to fall, and then you see it whoop, shrink back down into its toy form, land back on the pedestal. And that
Sorry,
light
it's badass to say you
goes
shoot
out.
it twice with judgment.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. But you're not done.
Dutch is going to heal as their
That's a good idea. Get initiatives in this encounter.
13 healing to Dutch.
Okay.
Nice job, Dutch.
As Dutch little welders pop out from the orb and begin to.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then from behind you, there is, you can see it because it's pretty bright. There is a flash of light, and then a second flash of light, and then a third. Who's over there? Giselle. You were over by that side of the room.
I was.
Let me just... What's your armor class?
It is 18.
Okay, that's a natural 20. A dirty 20. And 8. So those won't hit. Giselle...
Betrayal.
You feel it before you see it. As a spiked chain impacts you twice in the chest. That's not what I meant to roll. What's the attack? Even the damage. There's the damage.
Can I go ahead and use Uncanny Dodge to have the first of those?
Yeah, so the first one is 14.
Okay.
So you'll take 7. And then... Oh, no, sorry. The first one is 24. That's the next 20. So you'll take 12.
Okay.
Instead of 7. And then the second one is 10 points damage.
Okay.
And I need you to roll me a d6.
Oh.
A 1.
Okay. Giselle, you look over, and standing in front of the pedestal where the doll was is a person. Tall, pointed ears, gray skin, black hair, black armor, holding a spiked chain that they have just hit you with twice. And you think the pain is over. But then from the places where you were hit, you feel this horrible sort of pain, almost like the life is being drained out of you. You're also going to take 14 necrotic damage. Because based on what you roll on the d6, there's different effects.
Oh my god, Giselle, are you going to die?
The doll is going to
I thought we were friends.
look at you, wink, and then disappears, reappearing across the room in the shadows. And that is the Shadow Dancer's turn.
They did a saucy wink.
Sereia.
Well, that's rude.
These guys are so scary.
Pixie Warrior just fucked me up, you guys.
This is
Yes.
one that I put in here instead of what was in here, because this one's fun.
I am at 9. Like, if I was going to put like a number on
number,
how
yeah.
fucked up I am, I have.
Well, I
about
was gonna do this
9.
anyway, because I felt like we were gonna need it if this was gonna keep up. So, Sorai's gonna cast Healing Spirit,
Okay.
and it will appear next to Giselle. So somebody remind me I can't do any more concentration spells until this is over because I always forget that. But so the little watery Atronach appears next to Giselle. And I'm gonna use a fourth level spell slot for that.
Okay.
So it will heal. Hold on, I just want to make sure. Yeah. It can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus my spellcasting modifier. So we can heal us 4 times. And it's Giselle, you're gonna get. That's terrible numbers. 7. 7 back right now.
Thank you. I will take it. Thank you.
And then that's my turn because my wildfire spirit is an action. So,
Okay. Sereia dishing out some healing as the spirit appears from behind you. You hear this as one of the leatherworking tools has animated, and Sereia is flying towards you. Probably not. Does a 10 hit?
no.
So
Squishy, but not that squishy.
Yeah, this knife just goes just flying past your ear, very close to you, and it goes whistles past, but is not able to hit you this time. Giselle.
Giselle is pissed. I carried you. I tried to name you, and you pull a stunt like that? How dare you, Yamoti Pan? And she's going to cast. Yeah, we're gonna go with a 3rd level guiding bolt.
Ooh.
Ooh, that should hit. That's a 26 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Need more d6s. Ooh. Okay, one moment while I do math. 12, 17.
While you're figuring out the numbers, the healing spirit says if a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points. Would be 3d6 because it's a 4th level spell slot. So Giselle started her turn there. Can she get more healing back? Is that
yes.
how we read that? Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
It does tick off another use of it.
Yes.
But yes, yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I wanted to make sure. Okay. We're going to do that
you.
then while you're doing that.
Okay. That's 27 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
I would like to also. I'm going all out. I'm going all out on this bee. And I'll
13
move my.
more before.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Giselle healed 13 more. That's ow.
Yeah, buddy.
good.
Yeah, and I'll move the spiritual weapon over as well and try and thwomp
Okay.
her once more. That is another 26.
Yep.
Okay. D plus 4. 10 more points of radiant damage.
Okay, as the radiance sears the doll again. Anything else?
She lets out a string of Kaladeshi swear words that would make even Law blush.
Okay. Damian.
Damian sees these the flying tools, but sees this doll, and it's like, nah, he's gonna go fight the doll. Gotta fight this doll. Gotta help Giselle out, you know. And he runs up to it, and he goes for do some monk shit.
Okay.
So, gonna punch it. Strike is a 12 hit.
It does not.
Okay, and second does a 19 hit.
19 will hit.
Okay, and that's gonna deal 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a flurry of blows for a 21 and a crit.
That'll do it.
Okay, so the flurry of blows right there is the flurry of blows right here. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And for the flurry of blows right here, the crit is 6. That is 2 and a 6. I lost count in my head. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. as you let out a flurry of blows, impacting the doll several times in the side.
And it needs to make a con save as I throw in another key point for it to take Stunning Strike.
Ooh, that's only a 10.
It fails, so
Okay.
you gotta be a 15.
He's stunned.
Yep. And I'm like, we carried you around. This is rude.
Doesn't really
So
react.
rude. That's my turn.
Okay. Damian, you also hear sort of a zipping sound as the other leatherworker's tool rises up from the pedestal and goes to attack you. That's only a 6. What the fuck? Swords, get it together.
That misses.
As it flies past you. So you now have 2 of these flying swords zipping around. But that's all it can do. Law.
Okay, so am I understanding right? We have the enchanted doll, the shadow dancer, and then we have a number of enchanted objects or animated objects.
That number is 2.
It's just 2? Okay. All right, here's what Law's going to do. Law double clicks their heels together and begins to hover slightly off
Says
the
there's
ground.
no place like home.
Yeah, and their the bottoms of their hover boots begin to glow with a bright orange light as they cast our Chardalon's Stride.
That sounds made up.
It's a real thing.
It is a real
Sounds
thing.
made up.
It comes from the Fizzbands, actually.
Oh, I do know what you're
Cool
talking
dragon
about.
shit module.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
billowing flames of dragon blast from of a dragon blast from your feet, grant you explosive speed. For your duration, your speed is increased by 20 feet. And your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And if I move within 5 feet of a creature or object, it takes 1d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So is immediately just gonna, I think, just 50 feet of movement is gonna zip around the room, try to get close to her, and then the 2 animated objects to have them take the fire damage.
How
They
big?
won't take opportunity attacks.
How
That's
big
And
room?
no,
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
because
that's a
she's
good
stunned,
question.
she
How
may
big is
have
the
a
room?
roll disadvantage
It's-
or something.
yeah, I don't think there's any saving throw either. They just take the damage.
It's 30 by 30. If you use your action to dash, you can get all 3.
I have to use it for 50 feet of movement speed.
Trying around the room.
Well, trying to get to the all 3, trying to ping pong. I will focus on just the 2 tools if because I want to use my action to attack still, but I'll focus on just the 2 tools
Okay.
if need be.
Yes.
Okay, and it's remaining hovering off the ground
Okay.
as well.
So what's the damage that they take?
They will take. Well, I rolled a 1. They take 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
yeah.
You know what?
Look, gotta poke away at that
But they
mountain.
both take it.
But I have
One
that
can
for the
mean
next.
done.
I have that for the next minute. So.
Okay. Is that concentration?
It is. Yeah. And then I will action shoot the stunned doll. I don't remember if I get it. I don't get the auto crit
No,
because
but
I'm
you get
using
advantage.
range, but I get advantage. All right. 24 on the first one.
Yep.
I'll go to roll the second. 31 on the second one.
Yeah.
On the first one, I'm gonna do 22 points of damage.
Okay.
On the second one, I'm gonna do 17 points of damage, but I'm also gonna do my arcane jolt to heal Giselle
Okay.
for 2d6.
Some of the electricity jumps to Giselle.
You heal 8.
Heal for 8.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're finally not red anymore on my screen. You were flashing red earlier. It was very scary. That
Yes.
blast is enough. You sort of take off part of the Shadow Dancer's head, and it just kind of turns and looks at you. I like this sort of pattern we've got going here.
Yeah.
And
Those are also
it
my last 2 shots of judgment.
drops, and then is sort of sucked back, turns back into a doll, sits
you got
back
her.
down on its pedestal, and that light goes out. But you still have the 2 flying swords to contend
Law
with.
does yell, reload! And
Reloading!
Reloading!
And then Damian says, Bill's here! You're donezo. That's Soraya's turn.
Okay. Sereia is going to. There are 2 flying swords, right?
Mhm.
Soraya's gonna try to dispel magic on one of them.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
The sword
Any-
actually has something for this. Specifically, if targeted by Dispel Magic, the sword must succeed on a Constitution saving throw against the caster's spell save DC.
Yep. Save DC is 15.
That is a 12.
Ooh.
One of the swords is no longer charmed.
Drops. It falls unconscious for 1 minute, according to its anti-magic susceptibility. So it drops to the ground.
That's my turn.
Okay.
How do you coup de grace an unconscious sword?
Melt
Is that a thing? Is that a 3.5 thing? I don't know.
I've got it. I have an idea.
Anything else, Sereia?
No, I'm just gonna roll for Giselle to get some more hit points back with Healing Spirit
Okay.
as she starts her turn.
Amazing.
Da-da-da-da.
9 more.
Yeah, because that sword is
you.
unconscious. So Giselle, it is your turn.
Goodness. Oh, I love this. I still have my spiritual weapon up, and I am going to epically clash my Dragon Slayer spiritual weapon sword with this sword and try to cleave it in half.
Okay. With the one that's still flying.
The one that's still flying.
Okay.
I'll let Law have fun with the unconscious one. Wally, it's the purple dice.
That's
Yes!
20!
Roll
It's
damage.
dice because instant.
Yay! Spiritual weapons, D8. Ooh, 7 times 2 is 14 plus 4, 18 points.
That's enough to kill it. They don't have that many hit points. Yeah, so that one is sort of cleft in twain. Then it shrinks back down into one of the leatherworking tools and settles itself on the pedestal. Anything else, Giselle?
I mean, it seems kind of silly now, but that was just my bonus action, so I'll use my action to finally fucking go invisible because I'm very scared right now.
Okay, Giselle turns invisible. Damian.
Okay, so there are how many other of these flying swords are left?
It's just the one unconscious one.
Oh, okay. So Damian is gonna head over to the unconscious one and just kick it a couple of times. Like he just goes like,
Some unarmed strike.
yeah, because I can do unarmed strikes. So, is it because it's unconscious? It does autocrit.
I think
Believe
so.
so.
That sounds right, yeah.
Okay.
So that's 2 crits.
Yeah. Crit damage. Roll. That is 11 on the first one,
Okay.
and crit damage second one. 11, another 11, so 22 points of damage.
That's enough. They don't have very many hit points. You stomp on this sword a couple of times, and it just turns back into one of the tools and settles on the pedestal.
Is everyone okay?
Wait for it. This is when the Tarask appears out of the doorway.
And it goes quiet. All 4 of the lights on the pedestals are out. And then you see on one side of the room a few more flashes of light as some ghostly figures appear.
I can punch ghosts. Don't try me.
And they look like the people in the portraits.
Oh.
Oh.
And they all just sort of nod at you. And then the one in front puts a hand on the wall behind her, and a door opens in the wall.
Were you all murdered by like animated objects in your own home?
They don't answer.
Oh.
Okay.
Just blink twice if the person outside murdered you, and if we need to enact some sort of Old West revenge
They
against
just
them.
sort of stare at you oddly.
Okay. All right.
And then they disappear.
Guess someone did murder them, and we just put their spirits to rest.
Go through the door.
You go.
I think we've really fucked up
Through the
this
door.
person outside's like a revenue stream, because if we
Yeah.
put it to rest, like this place is donezo, right?
I think we should tell him when we leave, just to let him know that, we exercised his house. We kind of like took the whole gimmick away.
Oh, can I say? This house is clean. Can I do that? Can I do it?
Say
Can I
it like
do
that. Say it like that.
Okay.
Say it like that.
Okay. I will.
You walk through the secret door, and you see a large stone room. In the center is a large closed treasure chest. Surrounding it is other chests that are open. Some of them are empty. Some of them look to have like gold and gems, and there's some trinkets lying around. And it's all sort of piled up in the center of the room.
Wait. Poke them first.
I hop. Over.
I don't trust anything in this house.
I poke one of the treasure piles.
I also have something for this too.
Too late, Damian. You poke one of the treasure piles.
Treasure pile. Poke it.
Your hand sticks to it.
Guys, it's sticky. It's sticky. And he tries to pull his hand off of it, which causes him to fall on top of it even more. He's like, I'm stuck, guys.
Oh no, not again.
And then from the treasure chest in the center of the room, you hear a low growl as it opens,
I told
revealing
you!
a long tongue and terrible, terrible pointy teeth. And I need everybody to roll initiative against the horde mimic,
Told you!
I'm stuck.
which is also from Fizbay.
It's alright.
It
He's new
is.
here.
Oh gosh, I
You
rolled
guys didn't see this
bad.
coming?
No, we
course.
did.
No,
We did,
yeah,
but
we
Damian
did.
touched it.
I touched it.
I said poke it, not with your hand. I meant
poked
with a
it.
stick or something.
I
I
don't have
have-
a stick though.
I have a poking stick for these situations.
It put all your initiatives on there for me this time. Except Giselle's. What's yours?
Oh, mine's an 18 this time.
That's cool. It just auto-populates if you guys roll in D&D Beyond.
Oh, we'll do that from now on then.
Oh.
You want me to just roll in D? I'll just roll in D&D.
It's- no, it's fine. It lets me
No,
just-
I got it. I just did it.
It lets me just type it in, though.
It's shittier, but that's fine. There we go.
Okay, you have a 9 now.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just kind of fun.
As the horde mimic opens its terrible mouth and goes to try to eat Damian, you're all quicker on the draw because it rolled like shit. So, Law,
I'm first.
you're first.
First time. All right. Well, fuck it.
First time
I s-
caller, long time listener.
I assume it's been a minute, and my Chardalon stride is gone now. So I'm
Yes.
gonna bonus action cast Branding Smite. At fuck it, 3rd level, and I will attack twice.
Do it.
17 on the first one.
Yep.
And I'll go roll the second one too.
Okay.
23 on the second one.
Yes.
All right, so the first one's gonna have the branding smite damage. So that's 15 points of regular damage, and then I think
Okay.
an additional 3d6.
15 for the shot.
That's another 13 on top of that, and I'll just throw in another arcane jolt for another 2d6 force damage. For another 8 on top of that.
Okay.
Math.
As you fire towards the chest and the pseudopods twice, you sort of gold pieces and gems just sort of like blasting off of it and sort of flying, throwing around the room.
16 points damage on the second hit.
God, I forgot there was a second one. And you fire again, and holy shit, that thing is nasty. Yeah, the mimic itself, the chest that is sort of in the center of the horde, kind of like turns your direction, and you see the pseudopods snaking out towards you all.
52 points of damage total.
I was just putting it in as you gave it to me.
Yeah. Just, all right, I'm good.
And now it's pissed. Sereia.
Damn, I was looking up something to wild shape into, but I'll just cast a spell for right now. Because that's a lot of reading that I need to do right now. So,
For a one shot.
For a one shot, yeah, it's
Way
a lot
too
of
much.
reading. And she's never wild shaped into anything in front of you guys, so I feel like it should be more cinematic than this. So
Is she really not?
no,
That's not-
I've
Oh,
always,
she's-
I've only
she's
ever used
never
the,
wild
yeah,
shaped.
I've
Only ever
only
used the
used the wild
spirit.
shapes for the spirit. Yeah, so we'll make it more fun for the first time she transforms into something.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, my concentration spell is dropped because we are out of the other room and it's been longer than a minute. So, we're gonna yeah, sure. Screw it. We're gonna do vampiric touch. Yeah, we'll cast Vampiric Touch on the little friend. Not the little friend, the little thing that should be our friend, but doesn't want to be. So she's gonna go up to the mimic.
Okay.
And why can't I find melee spell attack. Thank you. It's just like buried in this paragraph, like 3 sentences in. So we'll cast Vampiric Touch and see if that's not going to work. I don't think 11 hits.
It does not, but your hand is stuck.
That's fine. I've got lots of touch spells.
That's true. That is true.
You're not touching me. I'm touching you.
touching you.
And since we're here, we will bonus action Shillelagh on the Staff of Fire.
Okay. Sounds good. Giselle.
Fuck these. I'm invisible as well, so
Yes.
yeah, if I'm invisible, I'll get a shot off on my crossbow. That's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, then I'm invisible, so sneak attack. Also, I mean, technically 2 of my comrades are in melee, aka stuck to the creature.
Yes.
So not bad. 11, 12, 13, 16, 20 points of piercing damage.
Okay, as you fire a shot, it embeds itself into the chest at the center of the horde.
And you know what? We'll do another spiritual weapon, cause fuck it.
Okay.
And so that is 24 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That's 7 more points of radiant damage.
Okay, as the sword impacts one of the pseudopods, it sort of sizzles with the radiance.
Let go. Drop it. Drop it.
Damian, you're stuck.
I'm stuck. I can't move my arms. So I can't move my arms at all.
Definitely not the one that you touched it with.
Like, oh no, I can't.
Was it technically just like your pointer finger that's stuck to it right now, or?
Yeah, pretty much. So Dane's like, oh no, I can't hit you. I guess I'll have to do something else. And he opens his mouth, and you see,
Uh-oh.
in the middle of his mouth, you see this crackling energy start to appear.
Oh, I'm gonna
And you see like this energy, like lightning bolt energy starts to coalesce right in the middle of his mouth, and he just releases this in a straight line down at the thing, a breath of lightning, of draconic lightning breath, as
Okay.
I replace one of my attacks with Dragon Breath. So I gotta make a dex save.
Dex save. That
Gotta beat a 15.
A 9. That's not gonna do it.
Okay,
I would have really laughed though if you did just take a big chomp at it.
I wish I could now. I wish I could. Oh well. That
Your mouth gets
is
stuck. That'd be
10 points of lightning damage.
Okay. As the lightning blasts into the side again, like gold and trinkets sort of going flying
And then I'm going to punch it.
with
My
your
other
other
hand.
hand.
Yes, with my other hand. That is an 18. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is the damage for that is 5 points of magical bludgeoning.
Okay. So you punch
I'm gonna-
down into the mimic.
Gonna flurry of blow it 2 times. That is a 12.
No.
And nope, and that's a 9.
Yeah,
That's
those
right.
do not hit, unfortunately.
Did you flurry of blows with your feet? So now all
Yeah.
4 of your limbs
So-
are stuck to it.
Yeah, so the punch misses, so my arm probably gets stuck to it now. Mm-hmm. And then I go like, "Ah," and I start flailing my legs to kick it, and now both of my legs are stuck to it, so I'm not just like stuck to it, like,
Never realized how much hell mimics would be for monks.
yeah,
Damian
like,
is
guys, so, not high priority, but I'm stuck.
We need to get you a quarterstaff or something.
Yeah, guys, I'm stuck.
Or maybe a full staff.
Maybe. You
I
know,
think we can
whichever.
afford the whole staff.
I mean,
Maybe
yeah,
if I bite it next time. I'm gonna bite it next time, guys. Yep, that's my turn though. Can't do anything else.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, Damian, you are just prime real estate
Yep.
right now.
No.
So it is going to try to bite you.
No. Ah.
Does a 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so you're gonna take. It's not very good. 13 piercing damage
Oh.
and 10 acid damage.
Oh.
And you all look over as the mimic pulls back up, and Damian's inside its mouth. Chomps shut. What's happening again? It's also going to make 2 pseudopod attacks.
This is the second friend we've lost this way.
One at Sereia. That is a natural 20.
It doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit. And against
I don't know why.
I'm immune to crits now, you guys. I don't know.
Law, that's a 17 to hit you.
Misses.
Okay, that's a Sereia. Just 2. Okay, that's 15 bludgeoning damage. And another of its pseudopods is stuck to you. You are restrained. But that's its turn. Law.
All right. Well, Dodge is gonna fire 2 times and hope that it doesn't hit Damian as well on the inside.
Okay.
Oh boy. That's a 31
Yes,
and natural 1, so that misses.
that does miss.
It's 15 damage on the first one. Plus, was somebody hurt? Did somebody get hurt? Because I'll use another.
Everybody's hurt.
Yeah, Sereia's probably worse off right now.
Okay. Because I don't think I can do it for Damian. I have to do. Well, it just says 2d6 hit points to a creature or object within 30 feet of the target. It doesn't say I have to see him.
He is super within 30 feet of the target.
Are you really badly off, Damian?
I am 40 out of 60.
Oh, you're good.
Soraya is
Soraya's
definitely
you're-
the worst.
You're
Soraya
the
is
worst. Soraya's the worst. That's 5 healing to Soraya.
Okay, it's another arcane jolt. Snakes.
Was there something you wanted to do with that one that I rolled?
Yeah, Damian, will you roll a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, okay. Oh. No, I got a 3.
I need you to also take 15 damage.
Oh.
As the wooden shrapnel that blasts inward hits you because you have nowhere to go.
Yikes. What can Dutch do?
See, I can be mean.
Can I have Dutch? My bonus action to have Dutch run over and grab the lid in the bottom and try to force its mouth open.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can do contested strength.
Strength?
Yeah.
Okay. Dutch's strength or athletics?
Strength.
Okay. That'll just be +2. Natural 20.
Yeah,
22.
buddy.
It rolled a 24.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Damn it. All right. Well, Dutch is now stuck.
This is a really good idea.
But Dutch tries to pry it open, and he pries it open just enough so you can sort of see Damian inside, and then it snaps back shut. And Dutch is stuck to it.
All right. That's my turn.
Sereia.
This thing ate Soraya's friend, and
Yes.
she doesn't like it.
Happening again.
It's happening again. So since I'm restrained, I have disadvantage on this attack roll, correct? Isn't that how restrained works?
Think so.
They have advantage on attack rolls against me, and I have disadvantage against attack rolls against it.
That sounds right.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I rolled.
Let me double check.
Yes.
I think
Attack
that's
rolls
right.
against a creature are at advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Oh, thank God.
Hey.
That +7 really came in handy.
Yeah.
It's gonna take 34 necrotic damage as I cast Inflict Wounds at 5th level.
Yes.
Will do it.
Yeah.
As there is sort of a squeal from the mimic as its mouth sort of flies open and it drops Damian to the ground. And then it continues to sort of squeal and it puts on a very dramatic performance, I would say. And its death throes, and it's sort of flails around, and there's just gold pieces flying everywhere. And then it finally sort of and comes to rest on the ground, and its big tongue rolls out in front of you, Sereia, and it goes. And sitting on its tongue is like a leather pouch.
And a Damian.
And Damian. And Damian.
Damian holding a leather pouch.
I'm like sitting there, the leather pouch, like,
It unrolls, and Damian's laying there, and the pouch is sitting on top of him.
Law goes over to the mimic and says, "You okay, buddy?"
It doesn't have
this is
eyes.
the second time I've been eaten.
It just like the top of it kind of like.
Okay, that was a good fight. Good job.
What? Oh, pouch. Hey, I got a treasure here, guys.
Well, open it up.
Okay. He's like still shaking from being eaten and from having like, one down to 1/4 HP. As he opens it, he's like, okay, what's inside?
There are a bunch of gems inside.
Guys, it's gems. Hey.
Gems.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna pass out now.
50% off coupons to Applebee's.
I'm gonna pass out now because I'm pretty rough right now.
Pass the gems out to everyone, or you're going to pass out?
Oh, right. He gives the gems to everyone. Okay, I'm gonna I'm just gonna lag behind
I'll
you
just
guys.
take that off your hands and then you can go to sleep. Okay.
I'm just gonna lag behind you guys for a bit.
So I'll just tell you what's in the bag. All told, all of the gems are worth about 500 gold pieces.
Ooh.
4 of them are...
Are there any diamonds?
Four of them sure are.
Ooh, perfect. There we go.
So if you keep the diamonds, it significantly knocks down the price of the whole bag, but...
Sereia, why don't you keep the diamonds? Would you say it's maybe... Oh, it has to be a diamond worth at least 300,
Has to be a
It's,
right?
no, it's not a diamond. It's diamonds worth 300
Oh.
gold pieces.
Go ahead and take those.
There's some diamonds in there.
Why don't you hold on to those?
And said they were gonna give me diamonds.
I told you I
would. Now I can bring someone back to life.
And you
Officially.
head back out through the front door, which when you reach it, you put your hand on the handle, you hear the lock click, it opens, and standing outside is Penny Loafer.
You know, someone killed the people in your house.
You know, I told you that at the very beginning.
Was it you?
I said, like, there's a legend say that they
I think
were
we just
murdered
assumed
in
that that
their
was,
very home.
What did that actually happen?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I wasn't alive then. Maybe.
We found like a big bloody pot, like someone got conked over the head. And
Oh
then
yeah,
someone
isn't that
hid, like-
creepy? The stain was already
Yeah.
there, so I just left it.
And the bloody towel upstairs.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
There was a murder
There was
in
a-
your house.
Yeah. There was a
There's
real
still evidence.
murders. I mean,
Were the ghosts part of the thing?
Sorry? No, I don't do ghosts. Just Jerry down in the basement. Isn't he great? Did he put on a good performance for you?
Oh, no,
Jerry
he
put
did
on a
great.
solid
He was
performance.
Jerry was
He's awesome.
fantastic.
He's so
Please
good.
give our
He's fantastic.
compliments.
I get no. He,
Very,
But
very
no, the
fantastic.
4 objects we put on the pillars and they glowed, and then there were a bunch of ghosts that came out after we defeated.
Oh no, I know about the objects. Are you fucking with me?
No,
there were 4
Yeah.
ghosts
Are
down
you
there.
fucking
was-
with me? Come
It
on.
was it was the mom, the dad, and the 2 kids.
It was very Star Wars.
Yeah.
Maybe I should be doing a haunted house instead.
I mean, they were very nice, so I don't know if they're gonna like, bang things around and go ooh or
They're
anything.
they're very polite ghosts, you know.
Well, then I don't see what the problem is.
Oh, well, that's fair. So do we get that
Unless
picture
maybe you
taken?
want to, come back and investigate another time.
I know, I'm
Maybe.
fine, thank you. I'm fine.
I mean, if you do want to play, we could do that. I don't have the 3 hours to do that right now. But if you guys ever come back, we could do that.
Right. So do you make money off this because you just give out diamonds to people that solve the puzzle and don't require any?
Oh
it
yeah,
seems like-
usually I charge an entry fee. I just like you guys, and
Oh, that's very sweet.
you seemed really into it at the beginning. So I just kind of let you in, and pretty much nobody wins. So
Oh, right.
yeah.
Do we get our pictures taken then?
Yeah, do we get pictures taken?
Oh
Put on
yeah,
the
yeah. I
wall?
got a little photo booth over here
A
behind me.
commemorative photo.
Behind the thing. Hey, you just stand here. Puts a backdrop down. It says, I survived.
tried.
And it's got a big picture of Jerry the Mimic. With his mouth open, so you can stand in front of it. Looks like he's gonna
I
eat you.
move my fur so you can't see the huge goose egg from the book that's still on my forehead. I haven't healed that damage yet. Everything else is pretty good.
Alrighty.
I
Say,
stand, I'm like, ah,
say Mimic.
mimic.
And it freeze frame. And literally 1 minute before end time, we're fucking done.
Hey!
Woo.
You did it!
Did it, y'all. We
Toecaps.
solved the
Hello,
puzzle.
house.
That was so fun.
That was
man.
fun.
That was
Great.
so
Awesome.
fun.
I was looking up. I was trying to bring up the PDF so I could tell everybody who wrote it. This was a modified version of that. I changed some stuff around. But if you're into this kind of thing, this is called Toecap's Puzzle House. It's part 1 of the Toecap trilogy. This one is an escape room dungeon. The coolest thing about this is that those encounters at the end, it's built on its face for first level, but it's got a table so you can level up the combat encounters to any level up to 20. And it's got sort of suggestions for that and stuff. And all the puzzles are really fun. And maybe we'll do some more of this. Okay. But this is by Christopher J. Foster, who wrote these and a bunch of other stuff. And he's got a whole bunch of lore about, like, if you want to actually place it, like, in the world, the town that he's created. And there's all kinds of stuff in there. Anyway, it's great. Thanks to him for writing this shit, because it rules.
Thanks,
so yeah, this was kind of a heavily modified version of it, but the it's great. It's great on its own. You don't have to do that. I just do that. Yeah, but you can get that on DM's Guild. That's really all I have to say.
Very
Except, thanks for playing, everybody, and I'm glad you guys had a good time, because so did
Thank you
I.
for running it.
So fun.
Do you, anything anybody wants to plug or promote before we go away?
Join us for a
Come hang
game
out with
later.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, some of us have things to do today. So we will let you go for now. Come join our Discord. You can subscribe to our YouTube and all that stuff. And for this game, we will not be back next week because we're going to be missing people. We might do something in its place. I don't know. We're going to be missing like most of the, I think all of the cast, actually. I think maybe it might just be me and Val. Maybe we'll just play a video game or something.
No, we're gonna do D&D.
Don't fucking test me,
Law's
dog.
Big Adventure.
I will find a one-person
am
adventure and give it to
available.
you.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Rachel.
Law and Soraya's.
Law and
Law and
Soraya's
Soraya time
Big
traveling
Day Out.
adventure.
Big adventure.
Law and Soraya's time traveling adventure.
Actually,
It's gotta
Law
have something to do with frogs. Something
Actually,
with
Law and
frogs.
Soraya's Big Buddy Cop Day Out sounds incredible, so maybe we'll do that. I'll talk to the two of you, and we'll see what we want to do. Sorry, I don't know why I thought it's also Rob is unavailable as the other person.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. But on the 21st, guess what?
It begins.
It begins. Join us for winter break and shenanigans and family visits and some side quests before we dive fully into season 2 with The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. So yeah, maybe we'll do something next week after all, since I can't read and remember who's gonna be here and who's not.
There's a lot of things to keep track of.
Yeah.
I had legit 5 pages of notes for this. But yeah, that is all I have for you. Join us tonight, this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern time for the next installment of Saturday Night's Ward 47. It's getting hairy out there with the incoherence and the lingua and the parse links that are involved. So we'll see you in a few hours. And for this, maybe we'll see you next week. But until then, good game and good night, Internet.